No, como estar callada.
Merci. Hola Robert, què tal, em sents?
Sí, hola Georgina, et sents? Et
Em
sento.
sents, Robert? From San Mamés, the wait is finally over and everything that we love is back. We know that summer is something that we are all waiting for all year round because it's fun, it's cool and everything, but there's only one thing that we wait for even more, and that is football, the hype, the emotion, the competition. And this is what's happening tonight. La Liga is back. La Liga is kicking off in less than half an hour here in San Mamés, and we'll be bringing this to you. We'll be bringing you the live warm-up show just as we did last year, and we're gonna offer you after that the match center with a live talk, a live play-by-play where you will be able to follow the game. And Robert Bonecaut is going to do this from Barcelona. Robert, do you hear me? Can you see me?
I can hear you, Georgina. How are you doing? It looks like a lovely atmosphere in San Mamés.
Yeah, it's nice weather, 24 degrees. I just seen on the stats that you're seeing on your screen too. It's nice, everything is ready here. Are you ready in Barcelona?
Everything's fine in Barcelona. It's been a rainy morning, and I'm joined here by Sarah Salaport and Julia Peguera. We'll be following the game, and I imagine you're excited.
I'm more than
Yes,
excited.
we are.
I feel like summer is great, but you always miss football. So I'm great that La Liga's back, and we're excited to see Barca play again.
And it's a good thing that it starts mid-August. We don't have to wait till September, for example, that is when everything starts here. And we have 2 weeks to enjoy football.
Exactly. We were eager to watch Barca play again. We've seen them during the pre-season. We've done fairly well, but La Liga is back. It's the official competition. And Georgina, I think you have the starting lineup for today.
Yeah, I got a starting lineup. I know the 11 players that will start this official La Liga season, the 19-20 season, and it's a lineup that will sound familiar if you followed Barca's summer tour in the US, because we're gonna go with Ter Stegen as our goalkeeper, with Jordi Alba, Lenglet, Piqué, and Semedo, with Alenya, Frankie de Jong, and Sergio Roberto on the midfield, and our forwards, Griezmann, Timbale, and Luis Suarez. What a lineup, what a squad that we have. What do you think of it, Robert? What do you think of it, Julia, Sarah? I'm really excited for it. I'm really happy with this lineup.
Well, I'm fairly surprised, Georgina. I mean, I imagined that Ivan Rakitic, that Sergio Busquets would be in the lineup because that's what we're used to seeing. I'm fairly surprised in a positive way. Chances for Alenya, chances for Sergio Roberto. We'll be seeing Frankie de Jong. We'll be seeing Antoine Griezmann, 2 of the new signings. I'm very positive about this first game in La Liga. Sarah,
Yes.
your thoughts on the lineup?
I'm very excited about it too. I think we should just take a moment to appreciate the midfield. There's 2 La Masia players in the midfield, and I was expecting Busquets or at least Rakitic. None of them are playing, and I can't wait to see how Alenya and Frankie de Jong are gonna connect on the field.
2 new signings in the lineup, Julia.
2 new signings, and it's good to see them playing together. I think that this preseason we've seen that they understand each other really well, because when you sign up for someone, you don't know how they're going to play together. You know, they're good in their teams, and you don't know how it's going if it's going to be good for you when they come to your team. And actually, I think that what we've seen until now, it's amazing, and I'm really excited to see them. As Sarah, I was expecting Rakitic or Busquets, but I think that the young said this, that there are a lot of midfielders now, and they're all really good. They have such a great level, and it's going to be hard for them to play.
Well, we're surprised, and that's in a positive way. We want to know what you're thinking as well as fans. Send in your comments. Julia will be following them both on Facebook and Twitter. The hashtag is Athletic Barça. Georgina, I can see the players on the field.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. The players just stepped on the pitch. They've been very well received by the fans that traveled to Bilbao. They are standing in a corner on the stands, and they are really cheering for a team who's already warming up behind us. You can see them on your screen. I also want to know what people at home think of this lineup. I'm seeing a lot of great comments, but also a lot of people asking where Messi is. Well, Messi didn't even travel with the team. He didn't train yesterday because he's injured. He's been injured for more than a week, but he's slowly getting better. He's probably going to be back next week. We're not going to have him tonight, but don't panic, because we've been here in San Mamés 6 times with Leo Messi, and we've taken 4 wins back home. So there's no reason to freak out because Messi is not here. Our team is strong, and we're going to perform great even though the GOAT is not here with us tonight. I wanted also to just tell you, Robert and Tim and Barcelona, that everything went good for the flight. We arrived here in the morning. Everyone was calm. The team was feeling good, and we are sure that they are concentrated. They are really focused on the game for tonight. They know that it's not going to be easy. That Athletic always puts up a great fight against us, but I think that they are confident. They are really excited to start this new season, and I think this is how we should feel. How do you feel about this game?
Well, obviously, I feel confident because Barca have had a good pre-season. I think it's 1 defeat and 4 wins. I definitely like the lineup right now. On our screen, we can see Carlos Alenya, who's probably one of the biggest surprises in this lineup.
Yes,
I imagine, well, it's the beginning of the season. We can't expect a higher rhythm game because both teams are still starting. It's normally games at the start of the season are slower than the ones at the end of the season. So I can't imagine it'll be a game of high pace. And Athletic Bilbao as well, or San Mamés, is a difficult stadium per se. last season, for example, 0-0. So I imagine we'll have to compete, but I feel positive about it.
I feel positive too, and even though, like Georgina mentioned, the GOAT is not with us, he scored 24 times against Athletic, but I think having Griezmann and Timbale up front, and of course Suarez, I'm not worried. I'm feeling very positive.
No, me neither. And actually, I agree with you, Robert, about that these first games, they're not high-pressure games. But also, I remember that last season, Athletic Club, they started really bad. They had to fight in relegation zone, so I think that they're not going to risk it today, and they're going to come out really strong. And us, we won this third consecutive La Liga title, so we're going to come into the field even stronger, maybe, because we won that.
Well, that's exactly it, what you were just saying, Georgina. Barça are going to fight for a third consecutive title under Ernesto Valverde. We start this season, this La Liga season, at a difficult stadium, but we've done fairly well over there over the last few years. Georgina, back to you, because I can see the players warming up. I can see Antoine Griezmann with a different haircut than we've seen during the pre-season.
Yeah. Antoine Griezmann is gonna give us a lot to talk about this season. I'm pretty sure of it. About things going on the field, but also off the field, because we're gonna talk about him in a few minutes. He's a really lovely guy that just joined the squad. Everyone is really happy to have him here. But before we go into that, I would really like to greet someone. You know, this is our second season doing the shows, the live shows, the Barça live shows, both the warm-up show and the Barça Match Center. And last year I was here with someone. I was with someone at every stadium, and that was Rodrigo Faez, who I think is over the phone. If you're here, Rodrigo, just say something, because I'm missing you like a lot right now. And I wish you were here in San Mamés. I don't know if you can hear me.
Hello, Georgina, how are you? Yes, I'm here in all the town. The atmosphere of San Mamés is one of my favorite stadiums. And it is one of the best games you can see right now in Spain, because, you know, as we were there last season, I remember that you were saying, well, this is amazing, the stadium stuff. And the game, I mean, it's going to be amazing. And from the very, very first beginning, I'm really confident with Barça, but I think Barça is going to struggle against Athletic Bilbao, because they're not a very strong side. But anyway, you know, I'm missing you a lot. I'm watching right now you all from the YouTube channel, from Barça YouTube channel. So, you know, I'm glad to see you all at the home show.
What are you doing with your life right now? Where are you at the moment? Like right now, where are you speaking from?
Well, I am watching you all right now via Barca's YouTube, okay, through the streets of London. I'm on Uber right now, trying to get to the town centre, because I have a dinner with one friend of mine here, because right now I'm working in another project, digital project of another channel. But the good thing of this project, I mean the one that we were developing last year, is that, you know, this is amazing, Georgina. I'm watching you right now at San Mamés. I'm watching Robert and the rest of the girls at the plateau. But, you know, I'm on a taxi here in London. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, I can feel the Barça right now here in England, and all the people is focusing here, because, for example, I'm going to give you one info that no one knows. The only game of La Liga weekend which is going to be broadcasted here in England, is going to be Barça tonight here. It's the only game we are only allowed here in England to watch. So I'm glad to see you all there in the warm-up show, and I'm glad to see Barça during the coverage.
That's what you were saying. You can see the live warm-up show from London when you are. You can see it from all around the world. Go tell your friends, if they don't know where to follow the game, that they can check us on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitter, because we're streaming live before every game. We start 30 minutes before each game. You can turn on your notifications on whatever social platform you're following us from, because there we will always be there to accompany you and let us and share with you these moments, this warm-up and these games. Rodrigo, thank you very much for being here last year with me. I wish you a lot of good luck in your new projects, and if you ever are nearby a stadium where we are, just come say hi, okay? You always got a place here in the warm-up show.
Okay, thank you very much. Keep in shape, please. Keep with the warm-up show, which is great. And Barça fans, only one message. Good luck this season, because it's the best side so far in Spain.
Thank you very much, Rodrigo. Take care. Bye. So that was was Rodrigo. He was here with us last year. This year, for now, it's going to be me on my own, but always supported by Robert in Barcelona. And I've got a question for you guys there at our new set. By the way, what a new set. I mean, it's really amazing, really impressive. This is my first time also watching it live. I'm following it, everything on social media, so I'm also reading your comments at home. I love your set, Robert, but my question is not about the set right now. I would like you and also Julia and Sarah, I would like a quick opinion, but a very quick opinion, like 2 or 3 words on each one of the signings, okay? I'm gonna start with Frankie de Jong.
Okay, Georgina, first of all, we are in a new home and we love it. You'll be able to see it throughout the match centre. Frankie de Jong, young, smiley, exciting.
My turn?
Sarah?
Creative, smart, quick.
I'm gonna say full of attitude.
Whoa. Cool. Yeah, I kind of agree with all of you, but now it's going to get even harder because I'm going to ask about Antoine Griezmann. Not only you, but also people at home, starting with Robert. Come on.
Okay, I'm going to go Julia's route now. I'll say 3 words which add up to kind of a sentence. World-class player.
I'm going to go with I'm very excited.
Sarah?
Come on.
I'm going to go with I'm very excited.
And I'm going to say he's really promising. And okay, that was like 3 words. No, promising. And I'm going to take creative. I don't know who said it before, but I think he's really creative.
Okay, I'm gonna ask people at home also to define Antoine Griezmann in only 1 word, and I'll be reading your comments on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook. Meanwhile, we also had 2 other new signings this season. We also had Neto, our goalkeeper, who is now injured. He's gonna be out of the team for 6 to 8 weeks while he recovers from the surgery that he underwent a couple days ago. But when he's back, he's gonna join Michael Ter Stegen and Iñaki Peña as our goalkeepers. Not only him, we also signed Junior Firpo. 1 word for Junior, Robert.
Junior, I'm going to go with 2, but it's something that we did need. Quality replacements for Jordi Alba.
I'm going to go with lethal on the attack. He's very quick.
And I'm going to follow Robert
Yes,
right
I agree
here.
with you, Sarah.
Yeah, I was saying I'm gonna follow Robert here, and I'm gonna say peace of mind because I was thinking the same when Jordi Alba got injured. It was sick.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be a good replacement for Jordi Alba, also going to bring a lot of competitivity to the team. We saw all of them debut on the summer tour that took place last week for the US one, but we also went to Japan 3 weeks ago. I want to quickly ask you if you did follow the tour. Did you watch stuff? Did you watch the match? Did you follow like all the content that we did?
Well, of course, Georgina, I've been following the tour, I've been following the games and the out-of-game activities as well. I think you've been fairly busy. You were at both those tours, weren't you?
Yes, I was there. I'm still recovering from the US jet lag, actually. I'm going to sleep every day at 4 a.m. and waking up like at midday. I don't understand what's going on with my life at the moment. Sarah, I suppose that you are used to it since you travel a lot to the US, but it's not something that I'm used to and I'm struggling a bit. But yeah, busy weeks with a lot of great matches, especially the last one against Napoli. Did you watch it? Did you see Griezmann's first goal?
Of course, sensational stuff, and I'm loving the connection I see between Antoine Griezmann, Ousmane Dembélé and Luis Suarez, of course in the absence of Lionel Messi, but in that game especially, we saw how these 3 players connected, and that makes me feel very excited about this season. I'm not sure about Sarah, Julia, but I imagine the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that Antoine Griezmann gives more confidence to Dembélé and vice versa. And that's what Dembélé needs, especially after going through 2 seasons where he's been injured and he's been out for a while. So I'm really glad that Griezmann is kind of giving him this confidence to perform better.
I agree, but I'm also looking forward to see Griezmann and Messi playing together. So we haven't seen that, and I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah.
I just want to quickly ask you, all of you 3, a quick question. Another of the talking points about during this summer has been this second kit we're wearing today.
Yes.
We saw it during the pre-season. What do you think of it? I love it. I absolutely love it. This tribute to La
I love
Masia.
it. I love it.
I love it too. I have to say it. I do.
I actually love it too. I told my dad, I was like, if you buy any kit, you have to buy this one.
The second one.
I have to say that I really like the first kit, the checkers one, but the second kit just blows my mind away, and I'm seeing it a lot. Fans are buying it a lot. Yeah, not only because of the tribute, but I think it's just really aesthetically beautiful with the yellow and the red and blue stripes. We've got only 5 minutes of show left. Before we move on to another thing, I'm here with someone that you know really well, Aviv Levy. Whenever you want, you can come on to here. So, how are you doing?
Good.
How have your holidays been? Have you been somewhere?
Yes, Japan, United States of
I'm
America.
saying holidays, like not work.
Holidays. This is a long time ago. Been to Holland, been to Israel. It's good.
See the family?
Yes. Time for new holidays though.
And now you're with the other family. How are you
Yes.
feeling?
The Barça family.
Barça family. Are you excited for this new season?
Yes, very excited.
Who are you the most excited to see? Our new signings. Who do you want to see the most?
Our new signings, I'm excited to see Frankie.
Frankie?
And Griezmann.
Because he's from the same country as you. You've got
Our
this
two
connection.
signings.
But I'm from the same country as Griezmann.
Yes. So you're excited to see Griezmann, I'm excited to see Frankie. So we divide the excitement. I like it.
I'm gonna ask a question about my player. How many goals do you think Griezmann is going to score this season? Come on, go with a number. We're gonna take
all
this.
competitions?
Yeah, all
All
competitions.
competitions, 28. 28 goals.
That's
I trust in him.
Yeah.
I trust in
Yeah, I
him.
think he's gonna do really, really well. Prediction for tonight? First La Liga game this season?
I think a 2-0, clean sheet for Mark, for Ter Stegen Airlines. And I think a goal from Timbale, and the other one I don't know.
Okay. I was gonna go with a nil too, but now I will just switch it.
What do you think?
I don't know. Yeah, clean sheet for sure, but maybe 0-1 only. Yeah.
Looks good. Same team as Napoli.
Yeah, same team
Looks
as
good.
Napoli, and it was an amazing game there.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much, Aviv.
Thank you, Georgina.
Follow us
See
on
you.
Instagram. See you. I'm gonna ask you. Before we leave Barcelona, I want to ask you similar questions. I would like you to write down somewhere on a paper or an envelope somewhere. Different questions, okay? I want to know. So first thing, who do you think is gonna be the top scorer this season of our squad? Second, how many titles do you think we're gonna win this season? Third one. Are you taking a note of this, Robert?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. We
Third
have the
one.
envelope challenge. You launch the questions first, then
okay,
explain
I
the
love
envelope
you.
challenges while we write these down.
Okay, so I want you to write this. Top scorer. How many titles do you think we're gonna win this season? How many goals do you think Griezmann is gonna score with the Barça shirt, all competitions included this season? A random question. How many yellow cards do you think we're gonna get this season? And how many collaborators do you think that the match center is going to have this season? So the envelope challenge. I want all of you three to write this down. I want you to close the envelope, give it to Marta, our producer. I want you, Marta, to keep it out of sight of everyone. I want you to keep it, and we're gonna open it at the last match center of the season, and we're gonna see if you guys were right, if you weren't. So you can share what you're writing with us. It's okay, because we're probably not going to remember anyway in 9 months.
Okay.
So just say what you wrote and close the envelope. Go with it.
Okay, Georgina, I'll give you mine, which is number of titles out of maximum of 4, 3. Top scorer, Messi. Griezmann goals, 27. Yellow cards, total, 91. Number of match centre guests, 14.
Woo! 14. Like
Okay, so Georgina, I'm being told that you're going to have to leave, so I want you to leave me your prediction. I think you said 1-0 for Barça?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, 0-1 for Barça. First win of the
score?
season, 3 points back home. Antoine Griezmann.
I
I'm
like
cheering
that
for
one.
him.
I
So
like that
guys,
one.
I will follow you. I will follow you on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. See you, everyone. I will see you next week in Camp Nou for our match against Betis. I'm leaving you in good company. See you.
Well, thank you very much, Georgina. That was great. pre-season is over. The season is starting in 10 minutes.
Wow. So nervous.
Sarah
and so
Salaport,
excited.
Julia, are you excited?
Yes.
I'm more than excited. I just wanted to start already.
Yes, and actually when we came in, we hadn't seen the new season until today, and we were speechless, both of us. Actually, I was here when Sarah came in, and she was like, "What
I
is
couldn't
this?
believe
What is
it.
this?"
It's amazing. It's amazing.
So you like our new home?
Yes, we
I don't like. I love.
We don't want
Love
to leave,
our new
actually.
home. I like it. I like it. Okay. I asked Georgina about her predictions. She said 1-0 to Barca. First goal, Antoine Griezmann. So your prediction for tonight?
I'm going to go with 2-1 Barça. Griezmann and Alenya.
Griezmann and Alenya, and that's 2-1. You said?
Yes.
2-1 to Barca. Okay, Julia.
Same result, 1-2 to 1 to Barca, and first score Griezmann, and then I think the second goal is gonna go for Suarez. I think, yes.
Okay, so that's 2-1s
Yes.
for Barca.
What are you going?
I'm going to go the same as Aviv. 2-0 to Barca.
Okay.
Okay.
First goal scorer of the season, Luis Suarez. He's in top form. He's in top form. He's the top scorer of the pre-season for Barca. We were saying, did you follow the games?
Some of the games I did, some of the games I didn't. The ones in Japan, it was hard to follow because I was in America and the time zone was completely different. But the ones in America I did follow, and I loved it.
Julia.
Same. You know, I was waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning every day, so it was yeah. No, it was kind of difficult, but I did, and actually I liked it a lot. What I saw, I thought they were in really good shape. I thought they had a connection. I mean, some of them they had known each other for like weeks,
Exactly.
and they
No,
hadn't
it
played
worked to
together.
perfection. I think we can actually see the goals that we've scored during
That
this
would be nice.
pre-season. Any of the goals your favorite?
Suarez.
I would say Carlos Perez.
Oh, that was a good one as well. Carlos Perez
Yeah.
against Vissel Kobe.
Yes.
And then obviously the Suarez goal.
Yes.
Which one? Because there's been a couple
The
of good
second
Suarez
one. For me, it's the second one.
Second one against Napoli, because I'm thinking about the Gampa one with Sergio Roberto
that was really
lobbing
nice.
that
Yeah, that
ball.
was good too. Yeah, but to me, the Napoli 4-0, it was.
The assist by Timbale, the
Yes.
shot.
And actually,
by Luis
yeah.
Suarez. I think we can say that this pre-season, as we say here, Barca have gone from less to more. From like they started a bit slow, a bit sluggish against Chelsea. That game was actually a defeat for Barca, and we've been improving as weeks went by.
They picked up rhythm. Players are getting to know each other more, and I think that over time is just going to get better and better.
I think we can see those goals right now. First, we lost against Chelsea, that 2-1 defeat with a goal by Ivan Rakitic. Then against Vissel Kobe, 2 goals by Carlos Perez. You were quite impressed.
Very impressed, yes. I don't know if it was his first goal or his second goal. One of those goals were like a golazo, where I was like, whoa. Where I watched it like 5 times. I was like, how did he do this? So
I was
very
really
impressed.
happy
Yeah.
about him because I was like, okay, if you're scoring this right now in the
Yeah.
preseason, this is going to guarantee you a place in the
exactly.
in the starting lineups in some games, and we've seen it today.
At the Gampa tournament, we were a bit lucky with the equaliser, own goal there, and then a
Didn't expect
sensational late goal by Luis Suarez. We all thought we were going to penalties,
Yes.
but then Suarez off of the feed by Sergio Roberto on the volley. Then we went to the US tour and faced Napoli twice. Sergio Busquets, Ivan Rakitic, 2 players who are not in the lineup today. They scored their goals to give Barca the 2-1 win, and then 4-0 rout in a spectacular 15 minutes in that second half against Napoli.
Yeah, and Griezmann got his first goal for Barca. I mean, obviously it was pre-season, so hopefully he can get his first goal for Barca in the first game of La Liga today, but we'll see.
Yes, but I think it was really good for him to score as well because that gave him a boost of confidence, I think.
And Dembele with a sensational goal in that game as well.
Like I'm saying, I really think Griezmann is really helping him out with confidence and just getting himself out there and showing that, because I know he has the potential. And I just think that Griezmann's really helping him boost his confidence.
That was obviously the last friendly game of the pre-season. Pre-season in which Valverde has had, well, a bit of trouble to be able to work with the team at its 100% because several players came late from the Copa America. There's been 2 tours, one in Japan, one in the US. So it's been a bit hard for Ernesto Valverde. Just very quickly, Sarah, your highlights of this pre-season. So your first highlight, you said Frankie de Jong as a Blaugrana player.
Yes, I think ever since we signed him in the winter transfer market, everyone was just waiting for the moment for him to be in the Blaugrana kit. And when they showed on it the Instagram stories that he was at the store wearing the kit, I was just like, oh, finally the moment is here. And just being able to watch him connect with the players, it's as if he played in La Masia and he was just made for Barça. His DNA bleeds Blaugrana. And I'm just very excited for him to be at Barcelona.
I asked you for 3 highlights. Your second was someone who's not in the squad today, but he has had a sensational pre-season. That was Riqui Puig.
Riqui Puig, yes. I think he's so gifted. He's all brain. He showed in preseason that he should be promoted to the first team. He moves the ball so well, transitions so well. Hopefully he will get the chance to play games in La Liga, but I was very impressed with his performances.
And your third highlight of the pre-season, someone who's on the bench today.
Yes.
Might get an opportunity. Carlos Perez, as we see the atmosphere at the San Mamés Stadium. Obviously, the Athletic Bilbao fans excited to see this first game of the season. You were saying Carlos Perez.
Perez, yes. I think his goals against Vissel Kobe and his performances in preseason just made Valverde say, like, I'm gonna call this kid up because he deserves it.
That is the atmosphere, and we can actually hear Gerard Piqué there talking to his teammates only very briefly. The players are getting ready to jump onto the field. The traditional atmosphere at the San Mamés is quite loud here in the studio.
I feel like we're there right now.
Like a party now.
Anyway, Julia, I asked you for your 3 highlights of the pre-season, and your first highlight did involve Frenkie de Jong as well.
Yes, it wasn't as a player, it was more like himself as a person, because I remember that the moment he came in the Ciutat Esportiva, he stopped to take pictures with all the fans that were waiting for him. He didn't leave until everyone got his picture with de Jong, and I think that shows a lot how he is, the way he is. I think that from the first moment he's been full of attitude, always smiling, and I like that a lot. I like to
Frenkie
see
de Jong, the
yes.
smiley boy.
Yeah, he is, and it's so good to see that.
Your second highlight of the pre-season, someone who, with the arrival of Antoine Griezmann, lots of people are saying he might get less minutes, but he's come out strong. Luis Suarez.
Yeah, maybe he's come out strong because he knows that people are saying that, and he wants to prove that that's not right. And the way he was aiming for goal, all the games he played, I think it was his way to say, summer's over, we're back on track, and we're ready for everything that's coming now.
And he looks like he's fully recovered from that injury which kept him out of the Copa del Rey final. And as the players are stepping onto the field, your final highlight of the pre-season, the speech by our captain.
Messi's speech, I think it was the key to start the season, because he said it was so difficult for him to say something in that moment, because he knew that the way things ended last season, it wasn't the best way possible, and that fans were a bit disappointed.
We can right now hear the Athletic fans.
Yes.
What an atmosphere.
It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Is it always like so excited.
Look at that atmosphere, eh? At the San Mamés.
Crazy.
Spectacular. Carlos del Cerro Grande, the referee. Quick look at the lineups for today. Barça with Ter Stegen in goal, Nelson Semedo, Piqué, Langlais and Jordi Alba in midfield, Frenkie de Jong, Carles Aleñá, Sergi Roberto up front, Ousmane Dembélé, Antoine Griezmann and Luis Suarez. I'm going to have to read Athletic Bilbao's lineup here because I don't know it off by heart, but they are playing Unai Simón in goal, Capa, Yeray, Núñez and Yuri at the back, Unai López and Dani Garcia in midfield, a line of 3 behind Iñaki Williams formed by De Marcos, Raúl Garcia and Muniain up front. Of course, Iñaki Williams, one of the threats today from this Athletic team, which hasn't made very many changes to its squad at all. but they're always a difficult team.
And especially Iñaki Williams, he's actually recently renewed his contract until
2028.
It's crazy. His release clause is now 135, but he's definitely a player we need to be careful of because he is a threat everywhere on the pitch.
He's so fast.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the fastest guys playing La Liga.
Very quickly, your predictions. Once again, Sarah, you said
2-1 Barça, goals from Griezmann and Alenya.
Julia.
2-1 Griezmann and Suarez.
And my prediction was 2-0. And who did I say? Oh, Luis Suarez, the
Suarez
first
first,
goal
yes.
scorer. I don't know about the second one, but the first one is the only one that matters. It's
Yeah.
the season opener. Barça, playing in a yellow kit, in the yellow kit that we like. We are just a few minutes away from starting the season. Iñaki Peña, Rakitic, Busquets, Rafinha, Umtiti, Junior and Perez on the bench. And there will be a minute of silence at the San Mamés Stadium right before this game. Tribute, the honour there to Koldo Aguirre, who passed away during this summer, an Athletic Bilbao legend. And we were saying before the game, this might be slow. It's normal if it's slow, but the intensity will be pretty high, at least from the Athletic team. We'll see how Barca reacts to that.
Yeah, and you can just tell the fans are all excited. The atmosphere is ready. And I think the players are just, they want to get the ball rolling. And I think it's going to be a great game.
I think the players struggle with pre-season.
They did.
It's not
Yeah.
what they live for.
Of course, but you saw that later on against Napoli, they're getting their rhythm. So I think that this game, they're going to even get better and better.
Yeah.
Julia, I want you to remind the fans what they can do and what they cannot do, which is watch the game.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but you'll
Not again.
not be able to watch the game because we wish we could offer you the game, but we can't. We don't have the rights. But if you want, and we beg you to do it, just leave your comments. Tell us where you're watching from. Who are you watching this game with? How are you liking it so far? What do you think about the starting lineup? Anything you want to tell us, just do. What time is it there? What's the weather like? Anything you want, and I will write them down. I will say them out loud. So please let us know everything, how you're feeling.
Send your comments into Julia. The game is underway. Barca are attacking towards our left, Athletic Bilbao towards our right. Barca are wearing our second kit, the yellow one, the one that we love. We also, I'm getting used to the first kit, the one with
Yeah, it was hard though
the
at
checkered one,
first to get used to it, but now I'm liking it. Yeah.
Okay, the possession there was for Barca, but the ball has gone out for a throw-in over on Athletic's left defensive side. I hear that we are getting questions as to who is Barca's captain today in the absence of Lionel Messi. Well, it's Gerard Piqué because Sergio Busquets is also on the bench. So Gerard Piqué, Barca's captain today. The hashtag is Athletic Barca. Send in your questions. Athletic on the run here, on the move, down the right-hand side. Good defensive move by Jordi Alba. At the beginning, we can see Ousmane Dembélé on the right, Antoine Griezmann on the left. So that means that Luis Suarez is playing in the striker position, and Athletic have the ball.
Quick start for Athletic. They're just moving the ball around, making it very difficult for Barca to retain possession and just keep the ball.
Foul there on Frenkie de Jong, and we like how he moves. He makes it seem so easy.
Simple. It's as if it's just like a walk in the park, when in reality it's so hard.
They say that sometimes it's as if players have eyes in the back of
Back
their
of
heads,
their
but I
head.
think he has eyes all round. He can see everything.
I agree. He did some insane moves against some Napoli players during the preseason. I was just left in shock.
Yeah, and we need to remind that today Muniain makes his debut as the captain of Athletic Club after 10 years.
I think of him as a young player, but he must be getting on, obviously.
Yeah.
he's forever
Time
one
goes
of those.
by, Robert.
He's been there for quite a while now.
Yes.
Here's Alenya in a bit of trouble. Jordi Alba clears it away, throw in for Athletic, and as we predicted, the intensity is high right from the beginning for Gaizka Garitano's team. Here's the long throw in. The ball is going to go out for a goal kick. No trouble there for Barca's defense. Another veteran player, De Marcos. We said not very many changes in the Athletic lineup. And in fact, Sarah, we were going to do this pre-game, but we'd had no time. I did ask you before the game to highlight three potential things that can be dangerous for this Athletic side. The first you said was Iñaki Williams.
Yeah, I touched on it before. I think he's just so dangerous because the players, midfielders, for example, they would pass him the ball, he would just take it and run, or in the air. His pace is so fast that he can just be lethal at any point, at any given point of the game. So I think that we really need to watch out with Iñaki next. I think that just renewing his contract also gives him this sort of confidence, and we need to be careful of him.
Athletic with the ball at the moment. Alenya with the defensive move. Throw in for Athletic. The second dangerous situations that you predict, or that you can think that Barca can struggle with, are set pieces.
Yes, they're especially dangerous in corners and free kicks. It's because Athletic, they have so many tall players and they're so good in the air. So we definitely need to watch out with their set pieces.
As Barca has possession, your third dangerous spot of the Athletic squad you felt was competitiveness.
Yeah, I like to call Athletic Club, I feel like they act like they're the English team in La Liga because they play such direct football and they just attack anything. And I think
they are the Lions.
They're the Lions, exactly. And I think last season they were the team along with Getafe to pick up the most yellow cards. So very, very competitive, and Barca need to watch out, or they need to be even more competitive.
Here's the turn by Carlos Alenya. At the moment, Barca managing to shake off the Athletic pressure. We'll see if the team can play long possessions. One other thing that we're seeing in this game, right now those two players are combining, the ones I'm about to talk about. Nelson Semedo, the starting right back, and Sergi Roberto. Valverde has said he wants him to be a midfielder this season.
Yeah, I think, Sergi Roberto's he is a midfielder. He was just such a great player that he easily adapted to that right back position, but I love seeing him in his natural position, and I think Semedo is an amazing right back, so it's great to see both of them playing.
Here's Athletic on the run now, down the right-hand side. It's Iñaki Williams. Good move by Jordi Alba, but now the clearance by Alba bounces off of Williams, who has a chance down the right-hand side. He attempts to make the cross. Touched by Langlais. Corner kick for Athletic. That's the first corner kick of the game as we hit the 5-minute mark. You were saying, Sarah, set pieces are dangerous.
Yes.
We'll see how Barca can manage here.
I mean, we got Langlais and Piqué. We got two big guys as well. So, and Ter Stegen, of course. Ter Stegen Airlines.
Luis Suarez always plays at the near post in defensive situations here. Not a very tall midfield in Alenya, Sergi Roberto and Frenkie de Jong, but we'll see. Raúl García always up for it there.
De Jong, very good.
Barca managed to clear the danger. I think it was Frenkie de Jong.
Yes.
We'll see how our new signing does today, as well as Antoine Griezmann. I'm very excited about these two players. Unfortunately, Neto cannot be with the team today. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen would probably have started anyway, but Neto with that injury, which will keep him out for several weeks. And Junior on the bench today. So what are we thinking about these new signings?
I'm excited, but I'm also nervous because these first days, all eyes are on them. You know, we're all waiting for them to play well, to do something, and I think there's a lot of pressure, and it's really hard to keep up with this pressure and to pretend like you don't mind. But I think it's hard for them these first few days. You know, when they get to know the team, they I don't know, they start to play their way. I think it's hard. So what I mean is, if today we don't see...
Well, there's a shot by Williams. Woo! And I think that Ter Stegen got a touch, did he, or did he not? Yes, he did.
And that's what I meant about Iñaki Williams, just taking the ball, running, shooting. He's just so good.
A dangerous shot from long range there. Ter Stegen had to fly. Ter Stegen Airlines to save the day for Barca. Corner kick for Athletic, their second. What a save there.
Incredible.
By Ter Stegen. Diving to his right, corner kick for Athletic, and you were saying Williams is very dangerous. I mean, he didn't think about it twice there. Here comes the cross inside, looking for the far post. Raúl García with the header goes over the crossbar. No trouble there for Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. And as we predicted, Athletic have come out intense. Valverde touched on it in his pre-game press conference. They've had a lot more time to prepare. They've played more games, they haven't travelled as much, and I'm not sure if he was critical or not, but I got the feeling that Valverde wasn't too happy about these marketing pre-seasons.
No, of course. If I was Valverde, I wouldn't be happy either. I mean, they're flying from one side of the globe to the other side. That's jet lag, time out. You have to adjust your time, your sleep. So it definitely takes a toll on the players. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm confident, regardless of all their chores.
Here's Barca with some possession. Gerard Piqué with time to think. He's one of 3 players of Barca in his own field. Oh, that's an excellent through pass. Looking for Sergi Roberto. Find there by Nelson Semedo. Sergi Roberto on the right-hand side, forced a throw in. Here is Semedo back to Gerard Piqué, and you can see the stats of this game scrolling right underneath us.
Let me give you some facts now that you said stats.
Sarah stats, starting now.
Let's
Sarah
do
stats.
it.
Go.
So, the Blaugranes are unbeaten in their last 10 match day 1 fixtures of the next season. They've won all 10. So, pretty
I have to
impressive.
interrupt because Williams is on the run again. He's had to come to a halt, so you can keep going, Sarah.
Okay. One of those match day 1s actually came at the San Mamés, and it was in the 2015-16 season. And who do you guys think scored?
I know who
Messi?
scored. I know who scored.
It was? Drum roll, please.
Luis Suarez.
Luis Suarez, correct.
I would sign for that result right now here.
I know,
1-0
same.
Luis Suarez.
Pick up the 3 points. Let's go. And this will be the 10th encounter between Athletic Club and Barcelona on match day 1 in La Liga. And Barca have won 6 and they've drawn twice. So some stats to back up why we're feeling so confident.
Well, I mean, I like the one in which we haven't lost our last 10 match day 1s.
That's impressive.
It's there on your
Yes, let's see.
on your little card there. But I want to know if Julia remembers the last time that we lost on match day 1.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
That was 10 or 11 years ago.
Really? I was gonna say something like 5, 6.
No. In the first season of Pep Guardiola.
I love this stats.
Numancia,
Numancia 1-0.
2008.
2008.
That was a long time, guys.
It was a long
Yes.
time ago, and that season ended fairly
Yeah,
successful.
very successful. I was about to say, very, very successful.
Barca have a corner kick and 55% possession at the moment. Timbale is going to take the corner kick over on the left-hand side. He plays it short with Carlos Aleñá. Alba, Aleñá on the left again. Here comes the cross by Carlos Aleñá. It takes a bounce off of a defender, and it's going to be another corner kick.
I think this is the first time we're actually kind of threatening their area.
It is.
So it's good signs.
10 minutes of action. Ousmane Dembélé with Barca's second corner kick. Antoine Griezmann inside the box. Here comes the cross by Dembélé. The header by Clement Lenglet went up in the air.
Oh,
It was not much of a threat for the Athletic defence. Ball goes out for a goal kick. Still Athletic 0, Barca 0. As Barca managed to get close to Athletic's goal for the first time there.
And there's a higher pressure than we expected. We thought it would be slowest game, and it's not.
This is what I'm excited to see as well, what we just saw now. Barca's pressure when Athletic bring the ball out from behind. We've seen it several times during the pre-season. Players forcing opponents' mistakes. We'll see how Barca managed to do this today as Athletic win the ball back in midfield. There's a foul by Antoine Griezmann. Pedro Grande asking for players to calm down.
That was a
The Athletic,
bit harsh, Griezmann.
the Athletic players were complaining. A bit of a, yes, it was a tough foul there by Antoine Griezmann.
I'm surprised there's no yellow card for that.
Yeah.
I think he didn't get a yellow card because only 11 minutes have been played and the game hasn't been very dirty up until now.
Yeah.
So,
A warning, Griezmann.
it's a bit, he gets a warning.
But
An
next
Athletic
time,
club
yellow card.
get a chance at the set piece here. The ball is on the right-hand side, further towards the, or closer to midfield than to Barca's box, but they are going to play it inside. Unai Lopez with the cross, headed away by Clement Lenglet. Athletic with the ball on the left-hand side.
I really like how deep Dembele drops whenever they have to defend. He comes all the way down.
Well, it's been said with the arrival of Antoine Griezmann, we need players to run back, as Carlos Aleñá made a wonderful turn there to help Sergi Roberto move forward. Here is Antoine Griezmann on the left. He's got Suarez in the middle. He's got Sergi Roberto as well. Griezmann passes it back to Jordi Alba. And Barca will start from behind as Alba goes to Clément Lenglet. Lenglet to Piqué. Piqué makes a move into the opponent half. Here is Nelson Semedo further to his right. Ousmane Dembélé. Here is Dembélé. Semedo. Back to Dembélé. Passing football here by Barca. Aleñá to the left.
I like what I'm seeing. Some fluidity with their passes, ball circulation.
Jordi Alba first touch pass there by Luis Suarez, which is going to go out for a goal kick, but the intention was good there. You can see the bench with Sergio Busquets, Ivan Rakitic, Samuel Umtiti.
That's surprising to see Busquets and Rakitic on the bench. I'm not used to seeing that.
Surprising.
I don't know if that's going to happen a lot throughout the season, but that's something very interesting.
Yeah, it was shocking at
Yeah,
first.
it's a bit shocking.
Yeah, it happened to me.
Goal kick for Athletic with Unai Simon in the starting role. There was a bit of a debate if it was going to be Herrerín, Unai Simon. It seems like Simon has won the battle in pre-season. He's made better performances, so at the moment he's the starting goalkeeper for Athletic Club.
He was actually the starting goalkeeper for their first game last season, but that was because the main goalkeeper was injured. But now, this time he's proved that he can play, and now he started.
Volume going up at San Mamés. The fans liking what they're seeing. Here's a run by Iñaki Williams. Is there offside? No. Williams inside the box. The shot saved by Ter Stegen. Crucial save there by Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, denying Iñaki Williams for the second time in the game. And this was a dangerous one. Barca managed to shake off the pressure, and now they can make a move forward. Here is Nelson Semedo on the right-hand side. He's got Dembélé to his right. Semedo over to Dembélé. Driving challenge by Valenciaga, who clears. 3 chances for Athletic at the moment.
Ter Stegen's starting right back where he left last season with these incredible saves.
One of his challenges is to win the Zamora Trophy.
Yes, hopefully for this season.
So there's a good run by Nelson Semedo, and it's going to be a goal kick. I thought it was going to be a corner kick, as it seemed like Valenciaga got the last touch as he dived in there to prevent Semedo from getting the ball. Oh, but he made the ball bounce off of Semedo. Good move there. No offside in the previous chance by Iñaki Williams.
He just
Run in behind Piqué and inside the box. He tried to get the ball past Marc-Andre Ter Stegen from left to right. Good save down under by Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Wonderful reflexes.
Thank you, Ter Stegen. Very good reflexes.
We talk about Ter Stegen Airlines when he flies, but he's quick to get down under as well.
I saw on the Insta stories that when they were flying to America, they put on like airplane mode, but it was like Ter Stegen Airlines airplane mode. It's the funniest thing ever.
Here is Gerard Piqué. Barca moving down the right quite a lot to initiate things. Here is Jordi Alba with a good recovery to deny the run of Williams. Frenkie de Jong. Barca in their own half at the moment. Here is Aleñá making a forward pass to Antoine Griezmann, who's quite stuck to the left hand side. Now he's moved into the middle. Here's Aleñá. He switches it over to Semedo once again. Here comes Timbale. He can go one-on-one. Timbale back to Sergi Roberto. The cross inside looking for Suarez. Griezmann's going to pick it up on the edge of the box. Here is Antoine Griezmann. The ball taken away from him. Barca win it back. Alba. Suarez makes a run, but Alba still has the ball. There's Aleñá inside in the middle. Frenkie de Jong, he has time to think. He plays it out wide to Ousmane Dembélé. Here is Dembélé. Will he go left or right? Defenders never know. Inside ball by Dembélé. Suarez. Oh, Griezmann with the backwheel touch, looking for the oncoming run of Sergio Roberto. Now Barca putting on some pressure here.
The connection between Dembélé and Griezmann is just astonishing.
Here we go again, down the right-hand side. Goal kick for Athletic, a bit too much power.
But that was good.
On that pass by Ousmane Dembélé. Semedo couldn't get there, but Barca seem to look a bit more comfortable as the minutes go by.
And they're not just passing around just to pass around. Their passes make sense, and it's getting somewhere.
I feel like maybe We need to take a shot or two from outside the box just to open up the defense a little bit, because it is quite cluttered up there.
Yeah, we need to test the keeper.
Goal kick for Athletic. Are we getting any interactions, Julia? On the,
Yes, we do. Right now I got some messages about where people are watching us from. And we have Nana Kafi watching live from Ghana. Aden Barreto watching from India, where it's 12:30 p.m. there.
So it's late,
Yes,
Well, it's late here.
Atanasio Asumu from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Paneru Parm sending love from Nepal. I was really glad to hear that our friends from Nepal are
Friends from
there
Nepal,
supporting
once
us. Thank
again,
you very much.
loyal to us.
Yes, they are. And then Mahmoud Balde from Germany. And then there's one comment from the warm-up, Joe McGarry, that said it was a good lineup because it was a mix of youth and experience. And I think it's a really good way to sum it up. You know what we're seeing today?
Exactly. No. Spot on. Because there's youth in the midfield with Alenya, with Frankie Dong, even with Sergio Roberto. I mean, I still count him as a young player, even though he's one of the veterans of the team right now. There's experience up front. There's youth as well with Ousmane Dembele. Experience in our defense and Ter Stegen, of course. So I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's a well-balanced lineup, the one we're seeing today. And obviously, we like to see our homegrown players play.
Yes.
So Sergio Roberto,
obvious.
Alenya.
Yes.
Wonderful to
bring
see
in
them starting in midfield.
Carlos Perez in the second half if all goes well.
If all goes well, yes. We'll have to see. We're about to hit the 20th minute mark here.
That just flew by. 20 minutes already in La Liga.
It was a slowish start for Barca, but we're seeing the Blaugranas today playing in yellow more and more comfortable as the minutes go by. Here is Nelson Semedo making a move forward with Ousmane Dembele to his right. Dembele, inside pass, looking for the run of Luis Suarez. Suarez applauds, the intention was good. Too much power straight into the hands of the keeper, Unai.
Yeah, the pass was a bit too heavy.
Barca are looking to make those runs in behind the defense, be it Suarez, be it Griezmann.
Yeah.
Even Sergio Roberto likes to make those runs inside, cutting in, coming in from midfield.
He's been very successful in the past with them too.
Now, Semedo with the help of Clement Langlais winning the ball back for Barca. He plays it to
Look
Stegen.
at Piqué just saying,
Yeah.
calm down.
Barca wanting to play from behind. Here is Alba on the left. Long ball. He's going to look for Suarez, who gets his head to it.
One touch.
Here is Alenya, able to turn. Once again over to the right. You can see it. They immediately go there to get things started.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of power there, obviously, and speed with Semedo and Ousmane Dembele.
Yeah, I was going to say, we haven't really seen much of Jordi Alba on the attack. We've seen him more defending.
Well, he misses his pal.
Yeah.
The one who gives him all the assists.
Yeah. Seems like when they get the ball, they just go straight to that right-hand side.
Here is Jordi Alba. I get the impression maybe it's because Antoine Griezmann is still getting used to things there. He likes to go inside, but sometimes he's forced to play on the left. So we'll see how Barca manages to balance things out there. At the moment, we're seeing quite a lot happening on the right-hand side, and as you say, Sarah, not as much happening on the left.
Yeah.
But Alba is always a threat, obviously.
Always. This fast pace. And Griezmann is such a quality player that he can play in any position in the attack.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not worried about that at all. Whether it be left, center, right, he can play anything.
A foul on Muniain now. We're almost halfway through the first half here in this opening game of La Liga. We won it last season, and we only saw defeats when we'd already won it here at Match Center, so we want to keep the positive run going.
Yes, that was great. We were just at the end, we were just watching matches, and we were worried, but nothing. It wasn't going to affect us like that. We were just actually enjoying it. We weren't like nervous anymore. So I hope we can wrap it up.
It didn't really matter if we lost.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously we don't like losing.
No.
We never like losing. We're Barca fans, but it was great. I hope we can wrap it up very soon like we did last season.
We'll see. I mean, we're looking to retain that title for the third consecutive year. Here is Athletic Bilbao making a run down the left-hand side, cross inside, cleared away by Piqué. Pairing with Clement Langlais, they had a wonderful season last year, didn't they?
Langlais just fit right in. You're supposed to just be a replacement for Umtiti, and
No.
just incredible.
wrong.
Yeah.
There have been questions about Samuel Umtiti and expectations, obviously, during this pre-season. Is he fully recovered from that knee injury? We'll have to see during the season.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen him perform fairly well during the pre-season. Obviously, all the players struggle with like fitness issues
Of course.
during the pre-season.
Yeah.
They're not at 100%. So if we see them make little mistakes, that's normal in pre-season.
course.
But it'll be interesting to see this season how Samuel Umtiti makes it back into the team.
Yeah.
Because obviously he was an important player right before the injury.
Very important, yeah. And then that injury hit him, and then things kind of went downhill. But like you said, in the preseason, I was very impressed with his performances. And I think that he'll get back to his
Yeah.
tip-top shape soon.
It looks like he's fully recovered.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
He is a world champion.
He is a world champion. Now we have Griezmann. We have a whole bunch of world champions on our team. We got Todibo, we got Griezmann, Dembele, Langlais, Umtiti. It's
No,
just,
but Langlais and Todibo weren't actually in the squad. I
yeah,
mean,
but they're French.
does it count? Does it count? I
They're
mean,
French.
I think it doesn't count.
I would
we have
say it
Piqué.
counts.
Sure
Piqué is a
it
world,
counts, but we
world
can
That's
champion.
true.
I think that's it. Oh, and Busquets.
Busquets.
Busquets is a world champion.
Oh, Ter Stegen.
Ter Stegen, was he in the squad for 2014? Or maybe he was the third goalkeeper already. I don't know. I
He's
don't
a
know about
reserve
that
for
one.
sure,
I don't
but-
know about that one. But
Semedo was a European champion. Portugal.
here is Jordi Alba.
Everyone's champion
everyone.
here.
Barca with the ball again. We have a runner-up as well in Ivan Rakitic.
Yes. Our team is just full of champions and runners.
Full of champions.
I love it.
Love it. Here is Frankie de Jong. So excited to see him. Here's a run forward by Frankie, finding Jordi Alba on the left. He had the help of Antoine Griezmann, but they didn't quite understand each other there. The ball went out for a throw-in. Ernesto Valverde looking worried on the sidelines, but he's not too expressive during the games. He always looks worried.
Always looks. And he always does his like kneel. Where he like, goes
Yes.
down like this. It's like his
Thinking, like
signature
the
thing.
thinking
Yeah.
face. Yeah.
But I think if I would be a bit worried about the connection between Griezmann and Jordi Alba, because I don't think they're linking up as well as Valverde would want them to be linking up. So I
They'll
think
pick it up. They'll pick it up.
they'll pick it up for sure. Yeah. I mean, it's just 25 minutes into the first game of the season.
Exactly. And I'm not sure they've played that much together during the preseason,
No.
because Griezmann has played on the left, but he's also played in the middle.
Yeah.
Alba missed the whole game because it was Junior's debut, and he played
Exactly.
for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they haven't had that many opportunities to play together. They'll pick it up during the season, I'm quite sure. There's a long ball that's going nowhere, straight to the feet of the keeper, Unai. 25 minutes played.
I have some live stats here if you want to hear them.
Yeah, okay,
it's
Julia.
25 minutes on. Possession. What do you say? Where are we now?
Possession for Barca.
Yeah, for Barca.
Well, we were 55 a while ago. I'd say we're pretty much there, 58.
Oh, I was gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna say 59. I was like really
No,
good.
it's higher. It's 65 now.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
that
we're
surprises me.
underestimating our
Surprises
team.
me.
Yes, but shots, regarding shots, 3-0 for Atletico and 2 shots for Atletico on target as well,
Wow.
0 for Barca. So we need to improve on that.
Those two Iñaki Williams
Yes.
attempts.
Exactly.
Saved by Ter Stegen.
And passes, 155 for Barca, 81 for Athletic Club.
So we are having the ball
Yes.
a lot more. Passing efficiency, that's the one I like.
Okay, passing 83%, nearly 84 for Barca, 74 for Athletic Club.
So
we're
84%. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
But
we could be
84%, I'd say, is low for Barca.
No, it is. It's always in the
it
90s.
It's
Yeah.
always in the 90s. So
I agree.
that does give you an idea of how uncomfortable Athletic are making these players feel. I feel that most of the passes that are going wrong are especially in the final third.
Yeah.
In the final third, Barca are
have
looking
trouble.
to link things up with a through ball or something that's not quite working at the moment. But we'll see. We only need one to work.
That's it. Yeah, I think that they transition well to bring it up all the way, but then in the final third, the passes aren't there yet. But I
Can't seem to
definitely
find a way.
Yeah, but I definitely think that they need to start testing the keeper and shooting from outside the box, because that'll open things up.
I get the impression that Luis Suarez might get fed up at some point in
Oh
time.
yeah.
He has that kind of personality. He'll just take it upon himself to
Yeah.
produce the shot. And I mean, if it comes out the way it did against Napoli, perfectly happy to see
we would
that.
love to see that again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's Athletic Club with a move inside the box. I feel like that should have been called offside.
Offside, yeah.
The flag hasn't been raised,
No.
and play goes on. Yeah, no, now it is called.
Yeah, the ref was looking at the assistant.
Yeah.
And then he
Flag was raised. The inside
yeah.
pass there. No, that was way up.
Wait, I don't know what took them so long to decide
Yeah,
that.
it happened the last months of last season that they waited a long time, and we
weird.
were like, how is it?
Yeah.
What is this? It's weird to adjust to this.
If we could see from here so fast, how did they not see it that fast?
Yeah.
Barca playing from behind. Here is Nilson Semedo with Frankie de Jong. Piqué. Over to Langley. Barca in their own half. Julia, do you want to remind the fans why they're not seeing the game?
Yeah, we're so sorry. We don't have the rights, so we wish we could show you the game, but we can't. But you can stay with us. We'll be giving you play-by-play. Robert is a master here. He's the boss, so
I'm not sure about that.
yeah,
but
you will
we'll
enjoy it
try.
a lot, and we'll be here. We'll be reading your comments. So please tell us everything, where you're watching from.
Well, there's an interesting
Why
cross. Sorry,
you
Julia. Griezmann, and he was looking to link up with Suarez. Athletic Bilbao managed to clear the danger. Griezmann and Suarez looking for something to happen there. Offered the cross by Jordi Alba. Barca still have the ball. You can finish, Julia.
No, yeah. So just leave your comments. Don't leave me alone here because I'm checking them. So please, anything you say, if it's positive, I'll read it out loud. And I don't know that where are you from? What time is it? What are you liking the most so far? Who's your favorite signing, for example? We haven't asked you that, so you can tell us who's your favorite signing from these new signings we have. We have a lot of them.
We've got a total of
Yes.
4. Frankie de Jong, Griezmann Junior, Neto.
Yes.
Who's your favorite? Let us
So
know.
tell us everything, and we'll say it out loud, and we'll read your name so everyone will know you.
Julia's checking. Julia is reading your comments.
Yes, I am.
And she is telling me, or every now and again, where you're watching from. And the map is, we're not using the map today,
No,
but the
we're
map
not.
is coming back.
Oh,
I want
yes!
Santi and Mauri to know that the map is coming back.
Back, guys.
It's coming back. I don't know in what shape or form,
But it's coming
but
back.
it's coming back. I want the map.
Okay, so you
It's
asked us about our 3 highlights. We want to know what your 3 highlights were for this
My 3
one.
highlights of the preseason.
Yes.
Okay,
You can't,
and I can't repeat.
No.
Which is.
I know you
It's
want
hard.
to. I know you want
We
to.
said the best ones. No, there are a lot.
Okay, so one of my highlights. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a shot saved by Ter Stegen. This time it was blocked. Unai Lopez trying from a very long range there. And now
Oh,
Frankie de Jong under a bit of pressure, but he is a master at that. He manages
So
to
calm.
shake it off. So calm.
so calm. It's as if he's been
Roberto.
playing at Barca for years now.
You feel like I'm stalling here, thinking of my highlights?
Are you?
A little bit. I am thinking, oh, wait a minute, there's an interesting pass. The run by Carlos Aleñá down the left. He's going to have to protect the ball, waiting for some support. He has Antoine Griezmann
Ooh,
coming from behind.
footwork.
Griezmann. Back to Jordi Alba, Barca in the final third on the left. Alba moving inside. He has Aleñá to his left. There goes the ball, Aleñá. Aleñá back to Gerard Piqué, Barca pushing Athletic back. Here is Ousmane Dembélé. Sergio Roberto was making a run inside, but Dembélé goes to Aleñá. Good first touch. Over to the left for Jordi Alba, who crosses it inside with some difficulty. And Athletic regain possession. Okay, so one of my highlights,
Yes.
and
You had a lot of time to think, Rob.
oh, wait a minute, there's a mistake, and Barca win it back. Oh, Suarez hits the post.
How could you?
Who was that? Suarez?
Suarez hits the post on the turn.
No.
Terrible defensive mistake there by Athletic Club, and now they have a chance to run. Here is Muniain.
No, it's cool.
The pass goes nowhere. Goal kick for Barca. A wonderful chance for Barca.
Did you see how strong that shot was? He almost broke the
It
post.
rattled the post.
Like
Luis Suarez.
hurt though.
He had to turn quickly and shoot quickly because it was a back pass by an Athletic player which went completely the wrong way. It went straight to Suarez, who was inside the box. He had the keeper quite on top of him.
Yeah.
So he had to turn, shoot, the ball hit the post.
Oh,
Barca almost scoring the opener there.
Close. Like things have heated up a lot all of a sudden.
And now there's been a foul on Jordi Alba. Let's see if we can get a replay. Yeah, there we go. So, oh, that's a bad defensive pass.
Oh,
Back to Suarez. Looks like he hurt himself there on the turn. Oh, no.
No?
Quick reaction. And Suarez with his left, and he hit the post.
No, yeah.
Oh, he's asked for a
told you,
substitution.
yeah. He was limping after that. What
Oh dear.
happened?
Suarez has hurt himself.
Oh.
Is it his knee? Is it his ankle?
He's touching. Where is he touching?
Right.
It's his hamstring, maybe?
He's getting a massage on his right leg. It looks like they're massaging his calf. Carlos Perez is warming up just in case.
Oh, Suarez.
This is not the way we wanted Carlos Perez to make his debut. Rafinha also warming up, so we'll see which one of the two replaces Suarez in case it needs to be done. Suarez is on the sideline right now. He's receiving treatment.
Let's hope he can continue. He can carry on.
It looked like he hurt himself before taking
that,
the shot.
yeah.
He was like kind of limping back.
Yeah.
He tried to make the most of the opportunity, almost scored.
Yeah.
But then he asked for the, he immediately made the sign, the substitution sign. I mean, players tend to know when...
and it's true
when
that they
hurt
don't make
themselves.
that sign until they're sure they need to be substituted.
Oh, yeah.
They wait a lot
Okay, so
to ask for that.
he's getting up.
Like he's
Talking to Valverde. He's received treatment. Athletic have the ball now, so we don't know what's happening with Luis Suarez at the
Iñaki
moment.
just takes
Here's
the
Iñaki
run.
Williams taking on Gerard Piqué. Williams is inside the box. He has two options inside. There goes the cross. Too much power. Muniain has to pick it up on the right-hand side. Back to Unai Lopez. Rafinha and Carlos Perez still warming up. Here comes the cross inside. It's going to go into the hands of
Ter
Marc-Andre
Stegen.
Ter
I thought he was
Stegen.
going to lose
Takes
that.
Not there.
Oh, so many
Iñaki
injuries.
Williams.
Come on.
Or Raul Garcia, was it? There were two players up there.
Ooh,
And it
come
was
on.
Raul Garcia who clashed into Marc-Andre Ter Stegen and Gerard Piqué as well.
Oof. That's a hard hit.
It looks like there'll be no trouble there for Marc-Andre Ter Stegen to keep on going. We're kind of worried about Luis Suarez
I know,
at the
I want to
moment.
know what's going on.
Rafinha is
Rafinha's
taking
still-
off his warming up kit, so it looks like there'll be a substitution. I imagine being the first game of the season, Messi out, Valverde doesn't want to take any risks either.
No,
I mean,
not at all.
Not the
Yeah,
best on
Rafinha is
the
coming in.
danger.
yeah, he's right behind us.
So does that mean we're going with a 4-4-2 now?
I imagine it means Griezmann's moving into the middle and Rafinha will be playing. Well, Rafinha tends to play on the right, so maybe we move Dembele to the left. We'll have to see as a substitution is made. Barca playing with 10 men at the moment. Bad news, Luis Suarez is out.
He was actually back from that knee injury, so it would be hard
I'm
for
a bit
him.
worried about that. I'm not sure if it's related to his knee. I mean, he was
no,
getting
he
the
was
No, he
How?
wasn't. But
Yeah.
I mean, he's just back from an injury, and now he doesn't want to get another one.
Oh, there's a good 1-2 situation.
No.
The Athletic Club players and Raul Garcia with a chance saved by Ter Stegen. What Barca need right now is to make the substitution. Good run there by Capa down the right-hand side. Capa sets up Raul Garcia, who struggled a little bit to get that finish.
We need to make the sub and we need to just take the ball and calm everything down.
Athletic win the ball back.
And
That's
36 minutes on, and Ter Stegen
Now
has been
Frankie de
crucial.
Jong manages to force the foul, and Barca will be able to make the substitution.
Oh, no.
This is not good news.
No, it's not.
The injury. Luis Suarez.
I wonder what the formation will be like now.
Yeah, he was making
Luis
signs.
Suarez taken off, and oh, is that where he gets injured? I mean, he bumps into a defender. There's a collision there. I'm not sure if
No,
it's
I don't see
there.
much.
Previous action.
Yeah, because he
Yeah, I don't know. Rafinha's come on to replace him. So Rafinha starts from the left at the moment. Griezmann moves into the middle. So Ousmane Dembele switches over. Oh no, stays at the right-hand side. Sorry.
Okay, Robert, I need to tell you, there's people watching us from Indonesia, New York, Peru, India, and Ethiopia as well.
All over the
Yes,
globe. All over the globe.
It's really
Amazing.
good to hear that. It is.
That's awesome.
I love to hear that. I love that we
We
have
do.
fans watching from all over the world, and we're here to serve you. I mean, we can't show you the match, obviously. but we try to do our best to let you know what's happening. Now Barca is on the move attacking. Here is Frenkie de Jong. Alanya.
Did you see
In the middle is Rafinha.
They pass it to him and he's in such tight spaces with 3 players surrounding him. He manages to get out of it and pass to another player. It's incredible.
Power on the cross by Timbale. The ball goes out for a throw-in. 7 minutes remaining in this first half, still 0-0.
And you haven't told us your highlight.
Oh, highlights, of course, yeah. Okay, highlights of the pre-season. Shall I save them for half-time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll save them for half-time. I get 8 more minutes to think about that.
Yeah, it's his
It's
calf.
sad to see Suarez.
They wrapped
Got
it up
ice on his
then.
calf. Okay, so if it's muscular, I mean, I'm a bit more relieved.
Yeah, that's not as big as a problem.
I mean,
It's the same thing that Messi actually has, that he picked up a week ago.
Messi's out with a calf injury as well. So we have a full week now before the next game, so he'll get a full week to recover. We'll see if that's enough, if he needs more time. But we've added depth. We've added Antoine Griezmann.
Yeah. And this opens the door of opportunity for maybe Carlos Perez in the second half.
We'll see.
And he's proven.
Here comes another long-range shot. This time Dani Garcia with the attempt. Went out. No danger there for Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Athletic making a push in this final quarter of an hour of the first half. Barca will play from behind, but Athletic press forward. Here's Jordi Alba. Forward pass to Frenkie de Jong, or Sergio Roberto, sorry. Sergio Roberto, who had to just head it away. Here is Athletic playing from behind.
Dembele has come all the way back on the left side
Ander
now.
Capa. Raúl Garcia. Now Athletic switch things over to the left-hand side. Barca defending at the moment. Antoine Griezmann trying to move up the pressure. Athletic playing with Yeray in their own half. Here is Capa. He has Dembele on him, and Dembele has moved to the left.
Yeah. Now it's interesting to see his connection with Jordi Alba.
The flag hasn't been raised as Barca played it forward to Antoine Griezmann. He connects with the run of Carlos Alanya.
No offside.
Oh no, it is offside.
Yeah.
The flag is being raised late.
Very late. Very, very late. For all the technology that we have, very late.
I think they've been instructed to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that offside?
I read that
offside.
last season.
Alba played it forward. Griezmann was not offside, but the flag was raised anyway. Athletic with the ball. Dembele
that,
fighting
Dembele's
in defense.
All the way coming, tracking back.
Here is Yeray.
5 minutes. We need a goal, guys.
Do we get it?
Yeah.
Do we get it in this first half? I feel they're coming in the second.
I kinda
It doesn't
feel
look like, at least
it's a very
from Barca.
equal match.
Hard to say that, but
Here's
So
De
far.
Marcos with the cross into the hands of Marc-Andre ter Stegen there. No trouble for our starting goalkeeper.
no trouble. But he's been really crucial this first half.
Oh no, yeah, he has been. He has been. I mean, I meant no trouble in this particular
No,
action.
no,
but,
no.
I mean, he made a wonderful save in front of Iñaki Williams. He made another one off of a
crucial
long
ones, yeah.
range shot by Williams as well. So, I mean, if we're not losing, it's thanks to Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here is Alanya. Barca moving forward. Semedo.
Come on,
Yes.
guys.
Who's that? Sergio Roberto now playing on the right.
Griezmann.
Oh, Griezmann
Yeah.
playing on the right. Sorry.
Griezmann's completely on the right. Now Dembele's on the left.
Okay, I was completely lost there. So I was assuming that Griezmann was in the middle. So Griezmann's on the right, Rafinha's in the middle, and Dembele is on the left.
Is it against Napoli that they played this way, but with Suarez in the middle? Was it against Napoli? I don't recall.
Not sure. I mean, we've seen Griezmann in all 3 positions
Yeah.
throughout the pre-season, and we've seen Rafinha playing in the false 9 role as well.
And I
Done
think
fairly well as
yeah,
well.
very well, yeah. Especially coming back from such a serious injury.
Oh, it's
Oh, I mean, and for the 3rd time.
yeah, he's just so strong mentally to be able to go through all of that.
because he hasn't been lucky. Let's say that.
No, I mean,
He hasn't.
when the injury came last season, he was doing so well replacing the injured Lionel Messi. He was replacing the injured Lionel Messi. We won 5-1 at Camp Nou with Rafinha starting instead of Messi against Real Madrid.
It's insane.
He scored against Inter Milan as well.
Yeah, he did.
He was doing so well. Oh, Valverde.
We don't see that
No.
a lot. Oh, this is
A
the
bit angry
first.
right now.
An intense Ernesto Valverde.
I wonder who he was talking to.
I don't know.
Sure, but he wanted something
He wasn't
to go
happy
straight forward.
about
Not
it.
happy.
Here is
Look
De
at
Jong,
De Jong
protecting
the ball, yeah.
and he does a good job of it.
Shielding it, just like Busquets.
Here is Piqué running forward. Further forward is Nelson Semedo. Now Rafinha on the right, Griezmann in the middle. I feel like they're just interchanging positions constantly. Here is Frankie de Jong. Rafinha on the right, looking for space. Here comes the shot by Rafinha. Oh, it hit the crossbar. Oh, wow. The shot by Rafinha from the edge of the box, from the corner of the box, I'd say, on the right-hand side. What a chance there for Barca.
Comment actually, so I
Look
missed
at
it
it.
too.
Rafinha so close.
Show us the replay.
I know. I
No, what's the
didn't see
replay?
that.
I mean, I'm going to tell you what this reminds us
Okay.
of. What reminds me of. We'll see in the replay. There's been a foul on Raul Garcia. Here's the shot by Rafinha. Coming in on the right.
Wow.
The keeper gets a touch. It was going straight to the
Imagine if
right
that went
corner.
in. Rafinha comes in and he scores.
top right corner for the keeper. Unai gets a touch and then it hits the crossbar. That reminded me of the shot. We'll see if you remember this. The shot by Lionel Messi against Chelsea back in 2006, I think it was. Lionel Messi put on a hell of a performance against Chelsea. 2-1 win in 2006 on our way to win the Paris Champions League. It was the game in which Asier del Horno got a red card because of a foul on Messi, and in the second half he produced a shot exactly like that one which hit the crossbar.
Same.
Rafinha so close to scoring, so we've hit the post twice.
Twice.
Luis Suarez
3 times
and
the
his
charm.
replacement Rafinha.
Yeah.
So final seconds of regulation in this first half. Barca have just had a wonderful opportunity which almost went in.
You can see PK encouraging the players.
Captain role.
Yeah.
Corner kick for Athletic.
Man, imagine if that goal would have went in, Rafinha.
It was like 2 minutes since
Yeah.
going big.
And what a shot, like curled.
Here comes the cross inside, headed away by Piqué. We'll see how much time is added on. Just 1 minute after the injury of Suarez. And that doesn't count now because the ball went out for a throw-in. So Barca regain possession, 45 seconds left in this first half. I'm struggling to think. I think Rafinha had actually scored a goal similar to that a few seasons back under Luis Enrique. Definitely. It was away. It was either Rayo Vallecano or Elche or one of those stadiums. Granada. No. I'm struggling to think now, but he has scored from that kind of distance.
No, he's a top player.
He is.
And he shows that many
But like
times.
with the injuries.
Yeah, he's just
He's
a
a really
lot,
good player.
very unfortunate with injuries. 60% Barca, 40 Athletic.
Yeah, we have the ball.
We're having the ball more. We've had a couple of clear chances.
Yeah.
I'd say in isolated situations, but the Barca players are trying to connect there up front.
Yeah, absolutely. Just
We can hear the
been
final
fun.
whistle of the first half. 0-0. Bad news for Barca in that Luis Suarez has had to walk off injured, and Rafinha was his replacement. Half-time at the San Mamés, Athletic 0, Barca 0. So, initial thoughts here on this first half performance by Ernesto Valverde's men.
Well, I think in the beginning it was a bit slow, and Athletic were the one that were just constantly attacking. But then as the game progressed, Barcelona got back into their rhythm. 2 points for me. Luis Suarez's injury, huge bummer. But I'm glad it wasn't anything related to his knee.
Yeah.
And it's just a calf injury. If it is just a calf injury, that he'll be back in a couple weeks. Hopefully, nothing more. And I like to talk about De Jong a lot again. The way that he just protects the ball and he shields the ball, he's so calm, collected, and that's exactly a player that we need for games like these.
I feel, let's see if I'm accurate here, he's one of those players who will barely make the highlights.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
It's not spectacular in
Yeah.
a way that you'll watch a slow-mo of what he's done and it'll be like, wow.
But he's
like,
so crucial.
Like a bicycle
Yeah.
kick or a
Yeah,
dribble
I-
or something like that. But he's so important in what he does.
He
It
works in
makes
the
it look
shadow.
easy playing from behind.
Yeah, it's why Busquets was never really awarded for any sort of award in the past, I don't know how many years.
Exactly,
but
exactly.
It's been
It's the
so,
same kind
so
of thing.
crucial for the team that without Busquets, I don't think we would have reached that many trophies.
Yeah, it's like we don't see like their work, what they do, but if they're not there,
Exactly.
we see them.
Exactly.
We see that they're not there. We see
Yeah.
that we're missing something there, and it's exactly.
Well, I think in a few minutes, whenever they tell me, we'll be able to talk to Georgina, who's been witnessing the game
Okay.
live at the San Mamés Stadium.
The atmosphere there, because it's been crazy.
I know, it's been so crazy and loud.
Yeah.
Very
It's a
loud.
loud crowd.
The
Didn't
drums in
stop
the beginning.
singing.
Yeah,
For a
exactly.
minute.
Exactly. Athletic, we're watching right now the highlights of the first half. They started out stronger. Iñaki Williams with a couple of opportunities, and you pointed it out, both Julia and Sarah.
Yes.
So staying crucial early on.
Very crucial, yeah.
Absolutely. He did an amazing performance, and we said that we would have trouble with Williams because she's really fast, and then he grabs the ball whenever he wants, and he does whatever he wants with the ball. But then Ter Stegen has been, I don't know, so focused on the ball every time that went close to him, and he just stopped everything. And some of them were difficult actions.
Oh, no, definitely.
It was really difficult.
One-on-one with Williams
Yes.
inside the box. I mean,
great
that
work.
was probably the best one. Right now, we've seen once again how Suarez got injured. The opportunity there that he missed. Just barely, hitting the post. Then Rafinha as well. So Barca have gradually grown in the first half. I'd say maybe Athletic have been a bit better in the final minutes of the first half, even though we did have this chance that we're watching right now. Rafinha, the replacement of Luis Suarez.
Oh, what a goal. What a goal that would have been.
It would have been such a goal.
What
I mean,
a goal.
Unai gets his fingertips to it.
What a save, too. We got to give some credit to the keeper.
absolutely.
Oh, no,
What a save.
definitely.
What a goal it would have been, and what a save.
What do we
Incredible.
think? We'll talk about it a bit more later, but what do we think Valverde can ask from his players now at half-time?
I think we need to be more crucial on the forward zone. I think it's what we're missing more because there's control. We have the possession. The midfield, I think it's great because they're passing the ball through the area, next to the area. But I think when we get there, we don't know how to finish the plays. We just stay there. We try because I mean we've been a bit unlucky to post. This says a lot also, but I think we need to be more effective in that area of the pitch.
We'll see. We'll see in the second half. Who we can talk to right now on the phone is Georgina. Georgina, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Robert. Can you hear me? Do you copy?
Guppy.
What's it like there at the San Mamés Stadium?
So, Summit, always been one of my favorite stadiums, and when you get to see a game like this one, you always understand why. The ambience is crazy, the atmosphere is absolutely insane, and even though there are many Barca fans, you cannot hear them, obviously, because the Athletic crowd is mind-blowing every time.
Georgina, what are your thoughts on the first half? Obviously, bad news in that Suarez had to leave injured.
Yeah. Actually, that's the thing that worries me the most. I just hope that it's nothing serious and it's more just like we're not taking any risks with him. Also, well, I think that it's the beginning. We need to take things slowly. We've got a new midfield, a new forward. It'll take some time. We need to get this chemistry on, but I think they will come together maybe in the second half. And in the end, we've created so many chances. We had this. We hit the woodwork twice. So amazing curler by Rafinha at the end of the first half. I mean, we're getting there. I think the goal is coming. It's not going to be easy. Nobody thought it was going to be easier. Remember my prediction, 0-1. I'm sticking with this one. And yeah, I think it's going to come in the second half, and we're going to get even better. Yeah.
Georgina, the final question, because Sarah brought it up. She says she loves what she's seeing of Frankie de Jong.
Sorry, I didn't understand you.
Sarah says that she loves what she's seeing of Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, Yeah, I really like what Frank is doing. I also think that Athletic have preferred his game a lot. Like he's being, he's not getting all the possession that he probably wants, but it's only because of the effort that Athletic is making. And despite this, Frankie is getting his chances and he's distributing a lot of work. So when he doesn't have this rival in front, he's going to be great. I'm sure of that.
Well, thank you very much, Georgina, for those halftime
Thank you,
thoughts. And
Robert.
we'll talk to you again when the game is finished, hopefully after winning 3 points.
Okay, thank you very much, Robert. Let me tell you, you look amazing in the new set. You look amazing in Barça Studios. I wanted to congratulate the whole team for that, okay?
Thank you very much, Georgina. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
Yeah, so that's what Georgina had to say. We'll quickly just disconnect from the game because I've prepared a halftime challenge for you.
Wait,
challenge
back.
I don't know if the videos are ready.
The nerves
but it's
are back.
one of those challenges in which I've selected a few goals.
Okay.
We stop the action, and you have to guess where
How
or
it
how
ends
things
then.
Okay.
ended. The theme here is goals on day one, on match
Okay.
day one. So if the videos are ready, we can start showing them. Are they ready, guys? I'm getting no answer at the moment. As soon as the videos are ready, we'll let them know. There are a few goals I've selected. One is Risto Stoichkov back in 1990. One is Romario in 93. The other one is Rivaldo in 1997. Then Philippe Cocu
I know, a lot of it is a throwback.
and Philippe Cocu and Ivan Rakitic at the San Mamés Stadium. Okay, so I think that now we can see those goals. So let's show the first one. Don't know if we can see it here or... Oh, right there. Okay. This is Risto Stoichkov. Okay, sorry. Okay, can we show that one again? Can we show number one, please? Okay, all right. We're having some trouble. We're having some trouble with the videos. No problem.
We'll be
problem
back
at all.
later.
We'll just keep on talking until it's solved. If we have time, we'll do it. If we don't have time, there's no problem at all because there's plenty to talk about.
Yeah.
Because Sarah, you were asking about my 3 highlights.
You've had
of the,
so much time to think about it.
Exactly,
I expect
exactly.
some
My 3
great
highlights of the preseason.
Yeah.
Okay, so my first one. I got the chance to interview him just when he got here. So
Okay.
my
He bragged.
no,
Yeah, I
it's-
saw.
social
I
media.
saw. I was.
Neto, who came across as a really nice guy, and he's put on some good performances during the preseason. So if anyone's worried about losing Jasper Cillessen, we have a replacement goalkeeper.
Yes.
Neto, he was the starter for Valencia. So I mean, honestly, we've made
No,
a
I
good
have
signing
high
there.
expectations for him.
Okay, and he comes across as a really nice guy. Okay, I'll do my other 2
Okay.
when we've finished this challenge. Okay, so this is number 1.
Okay.
This is number 1, Risto Stoichkov. The assist by Eusebio, through ball against Espanyol. Stoichkov in front of the keeper. Does it go 1 over the keeper, the lob, 2 into the top corner, or 3 down below? Sarah.
I'm gonna go with 2.
You'll go with 2 top corner. Julia.
I'm going to say 3 down below.
3 down below. Okay, so
Do
let's
you
show
know?
it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, of
Picked up the
course.
goals. It might be
See if we can
one.
show the finish. There it is. Julia gets 1 point.
Okay.
There. The finish by Risto Stoichkov. That was his first goal as a Barça player, and it came against Espanyol, a team that he came to love over the years. Okay, so the second video, can we show it? Let's see. This is Romario at the Camp Nou against Real Sociedad. Here we go. He scored 3 that day. I like this one.
Oh,
The
wow.
1-2 with Guardiola. Romario. Does it go just over the shoulder of the keeper? That's option number 1. Does it go in the top corner? That's option number 2. Or down below, number 3?
I'm gonna go with a little chip 1.
A little chip 1.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, 1.
His
You
body
agree,
looks
number
like
1?
he's gonna go
Okay,
for the
let's
chip.
see the outcome of this Romario goal. That was his second,
I'm gonna go for
and there it is.
Okay.
Okay.
The little finish.
Little
Quality
cheeky
finish
chip.
over the keeper. That wasn't his best goal in that game. His best was the third. But I like the combination there with Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, brilliant.
Sensational stuff. That was on day one of the 93-94 season. This is goal number 3 that I've selected. Opener for the 97-98 season. Rivaldo with the free kick. Here we go. Where does the free kick go?
Come on. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, or
Either of the top
3.
corners or 3 down
I'm
bottom left for the keeper.
Gonna go with 2.
2?
Yeah, me too. I was gonna say 2.
You're going with 2?
Yes.
Okay, so where does it go? I'm just going to tell you you're not right. Number 3. A quality first goal for Rivaldo as a Barca player.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Major throwbacks, Robert.
I know.
I'm loving it.
and now the following 2 are goals we've scored at the San Mamés in season openers. This is the 2003-2004 season. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst with the cross. This was the first league game for Ronaldinho.
Oh, Ronaldo.
Here comes the cross. Philippe Cocu with the header, but where does that header go? Does it go straight across the keeper, number 1, down below to his right? Does it go in the top corner, number 2, or does it go to the other side down below, number 3?
I'm gonna say 1.
I'm doubting between 2 or 1.
Yeah, I was doubting 2.
I'm gonna go with 2. Just
Yeah.
yeah,
Go
super
with
different.
2, okay, so let's see. Where does it go? Where does it go? Where does it go? I think that
It's a lot of power. It's gonna be 2. If it's light, it's gonna
Julia's
be 1.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that Julia has this.
Yeah,
got
she's got
3.
this down, girl.
You've got 3 and
Yes.
you've got 1, so I think she has this. There's only 1 left.
What's the last one? Okay. It's like we've been traveling through time.
I know.
This time, yeah. All the way to the 2015-2016 season,
Okay,
which was
pretty
the last
close.
time we started the league at the San Mamés Stadium. Here comes the
That's
ball
the
across
name
by
of it.
Ivan Rakitic. Alba with the cross, but who finishes? Well, you said it before, Sarah. Number 1 is Rafinha. Number 2 is Suarez with his head. Number 3 is Suarez with his left foot.
I said this before.
Well, you said who scored,
Oh, okay, Suarez, but
so you know one of the options.
yeah. Wait, the third one was
So it's 1 Rafinha,
Okay.
2 Suarez with his head, 3 Suarez with his left foot.
left foot.
Number 3?
Yeah.
I was gonna say left foot, but I'm gonna say head just to change.
Oh wait, I feel like it is head. I'm gonna keep.
I
Okay,
wasn't
let's see
sure.
the outcome. Let's
I
see
was
the
doubting
outcome.
too.
I think it is head.
The cross by Alba and the volley by Suarez.
I think
Julia, you have to go with your first hunch, always.
Yeah, I
always.
know. You're right.
And that was the season opener
Oh, Messi.
for
They're so young.
I know. they're so
Barca.
young.
a first goal for Luis Suarez
What
in
an
that 15-16
assist though by Jordi Alba.
season. A connection there that worked to perfection. We won't be seeing a Luis Suarez goal today because he's out
No.
injured. Julia, congratulations.
Thank you.
Got 3 answers right. Sarah, you got 2, so you
Pretty
felt just
close.
fine.
I'll work harder
I
next
was gonna
time.
say your top scorer, your first score was Suarez as well, right?
Griezmann.
Oh no, yeah, we both said
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
yours.
It was
said
you.
Suarez
I
first.
said
Okay,
Suarez. I
yeah.
said Suarez. The Barca players are getting ready to walk onto the field again. I'll have time to finish my highlights. I said Neto as number 1. While I say, Julia, you just keep an eye on the
Yes, I'm
on the
keeping an
social
eye on
media
everything.
and let us know what the fans are saying at halftime. What do you think we need to improve in this second half? Okay, so my second highlight is signing a player of the class of Antoine Griezmann. I mean, quality signing we've made here.
He's
I
like
mean,
speechless.
He's so good, and he scored his first goal as a Blaugrana. I feel that he needs time to adapt, but there'll be time. There'll be plenty of time. We'll see in the second half, for example. Third, let's see, third. Something that you haven't said. That's a difficult one. I mean, I'm going to go with this yellow kit.
Okay.
Ah, that's a good
I'm
one.
really impressed
Good
with
one,
it. I really
yeah.
like it. I really like
I
it.
really
It's
like
one
it
of
too.
One of the highlights for this season. I like the second kit. It makes.
I agree.
I like it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It looks elegant. It looks nice. Barca have made their second substitution during half-time. Alagna has been taken off. Ivan Rakitic comes on. So now our lineup has Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal, Semedo, Piqué, Langlais, and Alba at the back. Frenkie de Jong, Sergi Roberto, and Rakitic in midfield. Up front, Rafinha, Griezmann, Timbale. So we'll see how different Barca looks in this second half. Julia, just very quickly, what are the fans saying?
Right now they're just saying good luck, Barca, come on. We have to score a goal because actually they're watching, and some people didn't recall what was the score now. It's 0-0. If you're tuning in now, it's 0-0. But we hope we're gonna turn it around this second half. And I think we have to say, because we've talked about the atmosphere there, and I think it's also maybe it can be one of the reasons why we haven't been able to shine as bright as we should. Because it's really difficult to play when you have a stadium crowded of people that are shouting and supporting another team, and they've been doing this for all 45 minutes.
Oh, no, they're going to do
So
it all
it's been
throughout,
really-
all throughout the second half. I mean, when you go to San Mamés, you know it's going to be
Yes,
a
we
difficult
knew.
game. Okay, so the second half has started. Ivan Rakitic has replaced Carlos Aleñá. He's playing on the right, so Sergi Roberto will be playing on the left of midfield. Behind them is Frenkie de Jong. Here is Barça playing down the left-hand side. Alba. Alba back to Clement Langlais. Piqué. No substitutions for Athletic, by the way. Here is Semedo. Here is, yes, I hope that they have said that. Test the keeper. Here is Rakitic. Dembele making a run forward. Denied by the defence. Athletic win the ball back. There's a run forward down the right-hand side by Raúl Garcia. Langlais, he's going to play it back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. First minutes of the second half. 2 substitutions made already for Barça, as Luis Suarez had to leave injured, replaced by Rafinha. The second substitution had Aleñá stay in the dressing room at half-time, and Ivan Rakitic replacing him. We'll see who the third and final substitution is, if it does have to be made. Sergi Roberto going out for the challenge. He wins the ball back for Barça. Here is Rakitic on the turn. Rakitic looking for options. Over to the left is Ousmane Dembele. He has Griezmann in the middle. He has Rafinha at the far post. Dembele back to Sergi Roberto. Roberto finds Nelson Semedo on the right-hand side. Here is Semedo. Rakitic. Also in possession. Rafinha. Also moving the ball around. Dembele on the left. Dembele. He's going to switch it over to Nelson Semedo. Semedo driving inside, the ball taken away from him. Now Piqué's got to win it back after Williams was trying to make the run. Sorry, Julia, the iPad is reflecting straight into my eyes. Sorry. No problem. And
I was doing it on purpose. No, just sorry about that.
And pardon me for the reference to the brand tablet. Here is Ousmane Dembele with a run down the left-hand side, and he forces a corner kick.
Okay.
Valverde looking just a little bit worried, but Barca have a corner kick in their favour, third of the game. Timbale is going to take it. Here comes the chances at set piece there. Header by Ivan Rakitic, it's the top netting. First chance for Barca there in the second half. Ivan Rakitic offered the corner kick. Second chance for Barca, or first chance of the second half for Barca, sorry.
Yeah.
Sarah, I mean, in games like this, chances at the set piece are also very important.
Very, very important, yeah. I think Barca are kind of missing that fluidity in the final third, but that just comes with rhythm, and because it's been summer, they have, and the preseason, just think it takes some time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think that testing the keeper is so important, to be able to open up the defense and kind of like make them struggle a bit.
Barca in possession.
I think
Ball goes back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
we have to give a little credit to our team because, as you said, as you were pointing out, it's been really hard for them. They've been traveling a lot. They went to Japan, then stopped here, then went to the USA. So it was crazy. And it takes some time. So
Yeah.
so we don't need to be frustrated.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right now we have Frankie de Jong, of course. my
of
favorite.
course. It's what we were saying before. He's like the center of all
Yeah.
the plays. Like every time the ball goes,
It always
through
goes
him.
through him, yeah.
Yeah.
And it also went through Alenia when during the first half, it seemed like all the balls were going through him and De Jong.
I agree.
And I really love seeing that.
And actually, for example, now that Alenia went to the bench and Rakitic came in, I think it's good to have De Jong as a substitute, or maybe not as a replacement, but as a complement of Busquets.
Yeah.
Because we were relying on him a lot last season as well. Like it's like Jordi Alba that he can be
I was about
replaced,
to
but
say, right now,
you miss him a lot when he's not
Yeah.
there. So
they're both quality replacements. just in case.
absolutely.
Barca have the ball back. Here is Nelson Semedo finding Rafinha inside. Rafinha back to Antoine Griezmann. 6 minutes played in the second half. Timbale on the left. Let's see what he can create. Inside pass, this is interesting.
Take it.
The Rafinha shot goes just wide. Griezmann wanted it inside. Rafinha and Griezmann having a little bit of a conversation there. He has got a corner kick out of it.
He did.
What an inside pass by Timbale, and Rafinha with the chance.
Oof, what a pass.
Left-hand side in. Ooh, and Rafinha going for the sneaky shot at the near post. Good reaction by the Athletic Bilbao keeper. And what a pass by Timbale through the legs of the defender. The ball goes
Oh,
straight to the far post. There's going to be another corner kick.
Barca are threatening
Barca.
much more their area than
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah.
in the first half.
Cross was coming in from the left-hand side. The keeper Unai got his fingertips to it, so it's a corner kick.
Good, good, good.
Now from the right-hand side. Rafinha's going to take it. Fifth corner kick for Barca. Piqué inside the box. Here comes the cross by Rafinha. And the header by Antoine Griezmann. It was a bit difficult there with the angle he had.
Is he
Back to
claiming
goal.
the player pushed him too?
Yeah,
or?
he is. Here's the chance for Rafinha again. Oh, he was going for the shot at the far post to cross Unai, but he got a touch of an Athletic player, deflection. So Unai had to react quickly and force the corner kick. No kick for Athletic. Unai plays it forward. Athletic trying to shake off the pressure.
Ooh.
Also win it back. Here is Rafinha. I'm liking what I'm seeing
From Rafinha, I was about to say. He looks very calm when he gets the ball.
Well, right now I'd say behind Messi, Suarez, Griezmann and Timbale, he is the fifth option.
Yeah.
But
He's a great option. He's not
a
just...
great option. I mean, definitely.
It's not an option you don't want to see. He's a
Oh,
great...
Williams on the edge of the box. Williams plays it out to the right-hand side. The cross bounces off of Jordi Alba. The shot felt Unai on the edge of the box.
I think now Athletic are going to rush it. Once they get the ball, they're going to try to shoot.
Shot over the crossbar. Well, we've seen them try from range several
Yeah.
times.
No hesitation. Boom.
No. Putting Ter Stegen to the test there. Now, throw in for Barca on the right-hand side of defence. Rakitic went down. Almost 10 minutes played of this second half. Here is Marc-Andre Ter Stegen in his own box. Forward to Clement Lenglet. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Barca in this second half. Here is Frenkie de Jong. Rakitic. Over to Semedo. Here's Rafinha on the right. He cuts inside with his left foot. Rakitic back to Rafinha. Griezmann was making the run.
That would have been sweet.
Rafinha preferred to go to the left to Jordi Alba. Rafinha again. Now Dembélé on the left. Here is Dembélé. Can he go for the shot from outside the box? No, he cuts towards his left. Back to Alba. Alba looking for an option. 1-2 with Dembélé. Didn't quite work, but Alba still fighting for it. Athletic clear. Also putting the home side under pressure here.
Major pressure, yeah. They just boot it out and then we retain possession again.
There's De Jong with a quick touch to Clement Lenglet. Rakitic. I'm loving what I'm seeing here. Here's the long ball by Rakitic. Timbale couldn't get to it.
Griezmann would have been wide open if Timbale would have gotten that. Good, good. So far, so good.
So far, so good in this second half, Julia. The fans liking what they're seeing.
Yes, they are. I was actually trying to send a picture of the stats so we could see it on the screen and they could see that at home, but it's been hard. I'm going to keep trying. And actually...
What are the stats at the moment in the second half?
Okay, I'm going to check. I'm going to tell them now. All right. Possession-wise, I think this isn't...
Oh, wait a minute, because Williams is inside the box. The shot by Williams hits the side netting. A chance there for Athletic. He's always dangerous on the run.
On the right, on the left, center.
In behind Lenglet, in behind Piqué. Such a threat. So, Julia, you were saying, sorry.
Yeah, position-wise, it's pretty similar. It's pretty similar to the first half, 65.7 for Barça, 34.3 for Athletic Club. Shots, 7 for Athletic, 5 for Barça. And shots on target, 1 for Barça, 4 for Athletic. I think we're closer than we were in the first half.
Yeah.
So it's...
Oh, we've hit the post twice.
Yeah, exactly.
And those don't count as shots on target?
No, they don't. They don't. And passes, 386 passes for Barça, 200 for Athletic Club. So we nearly doubled their passes.
Yeah, nearly doubling, yes.
And passing accuracy.
The one that I like.
Yes, 55.2.
For Athletic?
No, for Barça. Passing accuracy for Barça, 85.
Oh, 85.
I understood 55, yeah.
Maybe I said 55. No, 85.
85, okay.
I was worried for a second.
Sorry.
You're scared.
I was like, why that face? It's good. I mean, it's not 90s, but it's 35.
I understood 55. I don't know if you said it or not. That's what I
understood. No, come on. This is...
Bit of scrappy play there by the Athletic players. Semedo was fouled.
And they've been pressuring very high Athletic. We've struggled a bit to come out, and that's when the fouls happen.
Here's De Jong with a couple of nice little turns. He reminds us of a former number 6 of ours when he does those turns.
Oh, he's a coach now.
And I'm not talking about Vaquero or Denis Suarez.
We're talking about Xavi Hernandez.
I'm talking about Xavi Hernandez.
Who is now a coach.
Yes, he's made his debut as a coach this summer in Catalonia. We'll see how it goes for him.
Yeah.
And we'll see how long it takes him to
come here.
I think everyone, I mean, it's not a fact, but everyone assumes that he's coming back.
Yeah.
So we'll
but he definitely needs the experience if we're taking on such a big job. Start little.
And just keep
grow
going.
Big, yeah.
One of the returns we have had this summer to Barça after 2 years is Victor Valdés.
Yeah.
Excited to see that one.
And he started his first game with a win.
Yeah, and coach of the under-19s is an important job at Barcelona.
Yes.
I mean, you play European competitions, you're expected to win the UEFA.
A lot of pressure, yeah.
I mean, these players are professionals.
Yeah.
Once they get into the under-19s, they are professionals, they have contracts.
Yeah.
So Victor Valdés with the challenge here in his early days as a coach as well.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Dembélé was fouled. We'll see if someone takes it from... Oh, no, it's too far out. It's going to be crossed inside. And after this opportunity, we'll talk about another return to Football Club Barcelona. This summer. The managing staff. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. But he was a striker. He was a number 9. And he came from Holland. Here is Timbale with the cross inside, headed away by the Athletic defense. Rafinha with the volley from the edge of the box. Went terribly wrong. Rakitic was there as well. So yeah, we're saying another return. Patrick Kluivert.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Patrick Kluivert coming back to manage the youth sections, I think it is. Not 100% sure, but he is going to be involved in the footballing decisions regarding the Barça B under-19s. So an important role for him as well. It's nice to get the players who were once legends or who are legends involved in the club again.
And have them back here.
Obviously, we have Eric Abidal as well. So they made us great once, and they can make us great again.
And
Yellow card now.
So many new changes to the Barça B squad as well.
Exactly.
So many.
So Gerard Piqué has been booked for a foul on Raúl Garcia, who's down on the ground complaining. That's not an unusual sight, though it does seem like he got an elbow to the left or to the right-hand side of his face.
Yeah, but that was unintentional.
I think that Piqué is the first player to be booked in this game.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
For sure.
But that was unintentional.
So, free kick in favour of Athletic. Lost my pen. Oh, there it is. On the hour mark. A chance at the set piece for Gaizka Garitano's side.
They're
He
making
and Raúl
up.
Garcia now having a
Looks like
conversation.
But I think there's...
I don't think it's ending
no,
well.
I think there's a
I don't think they're agreeing on what they're talking about.
Yeah. He's
But
like, ref, we got this. We
yeah,
can
Piqué's
handle
saying,
it.
Ref,
Yes.
we have it, we have it. No bad blood.
it's really-
No bad
There's no
blood.
bad blood.
Okay, so a chance here. Is it, are they going to take it? Are they going to take the free kick, or are they going to cross the ball inside?
I think they're going to cross it inside.
I mean, if you're Messi, that's a definite free kick.
Right.
Here comes the shot
Wow.
over the crossbar. No trouble for Marc-Andre ter Stegen. I think it was Balenciaga who took it. Oh no, Yuri. Sorry.
There's some reports on Suarez's injury.
What do
He
they
has a muscular injury on his right leg. And they're going to do tests tomorrow to see how
Error
long
with the
he'll be out. Yes.
Okay, so right calf injury. Right calf.
They
injury?
just said right muscular.
Oh, right leg.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, okay. More tests tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah.
So at the moment, we have two of our stars out, Messi and Suarez.
All eyes now on Griezmann
All eyes on Griezmann and Dembele.
and Timbale.
Here comes the run by Antoine Griezmann. Too much power on that forward ball, and I feel like he was offside. So Barca came out strong in the second half. Now things seem to have gone a bit quiet. We'll see. Griezmann has a good scoring record, I think, against.
Does. I
it's one,
actually have
it's
it.
one of these stats that I.
Yeah, 8
Come on,
goals.
bring it on. We need positive
8 goals in 18 La Liga games against Athletic Club, and Suarez has 7 goals in 13.
And it's going to
So
stay
they're-
that way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's going to stay that way. Athletic Bilbao players warming up. Beñat, one of the veterans, within those players that are warming up. Ball headed away by Alba. Barca look a bit more uncomfortable now. Oh, wonderful turn by Frenkie de Jong.
More praise to the young Dutchman.
Controls it in the air, brings it down, couple of turns. Quality signing, the one we've made in that midfield position.
Oh, there's a player warming up. Oh, it's from Athletic.
Do you want to hear a few more comments?
I want to hear a few
From
more
our
comments.
fans.
I always want to hear comments.
Okay, we have Eddie watching us from Guatemala, Joseph from Arabia Saudi, Martha from the Caribbean. These are the kind of comments that hurt me. They hurt me a bit, I have to say that.
It does
Just-
hurt in the month of August to
Because
keep
then
getting
I
comments from the
imagine
Caribbean,
Martha
but, yeah.
in the Caribbean watching from an iPad with a cocktail on her
With the
head.
ocean in front
yeah.
of her.
And Alex from Denmark. So guys, if you're watching us, please keep telling us where are you from, who are you watching this game with,
Who
what
do
are
you
you
think is
liking
going to
the
be
most?
Barca's first scorer? Who do
Yeah,
you
for
think?
example.
And obviously, we remind you that we can't show you the game because we don't have the rights. But we're trying to let you know everything that happens. Like Ivan Rakitic fouled right now. First yellow card for an Athletic player.
Yeah, clear yellow card. He just blocked his way when he wanted to pass by.
Unai Núñez, the player who was booked. As Rakitic made the run forward. I don't know what he was arguing. I mean, it's a clear foul. He was nowhere near the ball. Just blocks the run of Ivan Rakitic. Rafinha tries to keep it alive but can't on the right-hand side, so that's a throw-in for Athletic Bilbao. I feel like, I'm not sure if if I'm right on this, but I feel like fatigue is going to start kicking in soon, or if it hasn't already, because it's early days in the season.
Yeah, they're not
and
at their fitness levels,
Yeah,
for sure.
the players haven't got the game rhythm yet.
And we only have 1 sub remaining.
We
so
only have 1 sub remaining.
we have to be careful
What are the
about
options?
that.
We've got Busquets, we've got Junior, We've got
Carlos Perez, Umtiti,
and Umtiti as well.
and Iñaki Peña.
And Iñaki Peña. I really don't want Iñaki Peña to come in. Nothing against him, but I mean, it would mean that Marc-André ter Stegen is obviously injured or something. So, first substitution for Athletic happening now. Oscar de Marcos is the player leaving. And the debut for one of their homegrown players.
I was going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready, guys?
Okay.
Jose Abraham Vasquez, guys and girls, hello from Phoenix, Arizona. How do you guys feel Neymar is necessary for Football Club Barcelona?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking.
It's a subject that I don't know if we're allowed to talk about or not.
No, it's just an
we'll
opinion.
touch it briefly.
What do you think about him?
I always feel that players with so much quality, it's easier for them to fit in. I mean, if he comes, he'll be magic, of course.
Yes. He's been here, he knows how to play.
How he'll fit in, I don't know. I mean, that's up to Ernesto Valverde. But I'm sure that if he comes, it'll work. It has worked in the past, so if he does come, it'll work. If he doesn't come, we have a great squad anyway.
Absolutely.
So we'll see. We'll see.
So if you have questions just like this, we'll try to answer them as much as we can.
That takes me to another topic, though, and that's something that Ernesto Valverde talked about yesterday in his pre-game conference. As Athletic Bilbao put the ball inside the box, Piqué heads it away, back in the box, the ball's up in the air. We're having kind of a keep it up game. Rafinha forces the foul, Barca win it back. Okay, so Valverde touched on this, and it's related to a possible signing of Neymar or any other player. He said that he's not in favour, or he's quite against the fact of having to start the league, having to start the season with a squad that might change in the next 15 days.
Absolutely.
With a squad that is not the 100% squad that we will have at the end of August.
Yeah,
I agree.
Do you feel that the transfer deadline should be before the league starts?
I do, 100%.
Yeah.
I think it's really difficult for the coaches to like Valverde said, to start training and start playing. Because you start playing and you figure things one way, and then maybe the next week.
Maybe the next week someone won't be there, or someone else will have arrived, and it makes it hard.
Yeah,
and it makes no sense really to especially with transfers that happen between La Liga teams. Like there's one player starting for, I don't know, Eibar in the first game, and then possibly in the second game he's at Leganés.
Kind of like Borja Iglesias. He played for Espanyol, and now
wait a minute, here's an interesting situation. Athletic clear it away. So yeah, I mean, Borja Iglesias has played in the Europa League for Espanyol, and now he's gone to Betis.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit
It's weird. It is.
I think they should have their squad set before the league starts. That's how it should be. That's how it is in the Premier League.
Yeah,
the Premier League, right?
The Premier League, definitely.
That would just makes more sense.
Is it the first?
But plus, that's the other thing. So now we can, clubs can buy players from the Premier League, but the Premier League clubs cannot buy players from other, because their transfer deadline is over.
Yeah.
So
I also think they should close at the same time.
That's what I'm trying to say. That
it's strange.
The big leagues in Europe should all have the same transfer deadline.
Absolutely. It's really confusing for the players, for the coaches, and for us.
For everyone. For everyone. But anyway, it keeps it exciting until the end of August.
Yeah.
Here is Semedo. Barca pushing Athletic back now. Here's a forward pass by Frenkie de Jong. Over to the left for Jordi Alba. He gets Timbale involved. Timbale in the middle. Sergi Roberto looping pass, trying to find Timbale. Here's Sergi Roberto winning it back. Inside to Timbale. Griezmann on the turn. Griezmann, can he find the opening? Here's the shot. Oh, it goes over the crossbar. Who was that? Ivan Rakitic.
You're so close.
Loose ball inside the box. Rakitic just booted it. And it could have gone anywhere.
Yeah, Griezmann could have taken that too, but his first touch was a bit heavy. Like,
there is. Well, he was kind of surrounded by defenders.
Yeah.
And the shot by Rakitic, I mean, as I say, it could have gone anywhere.
The chances that we've had, if they had gotten in, they would be amazing goals. Because all of them,
I feel,
the post, all of them.
Once again, the stats will say that probably Barca has one shot on goal. But if we're comparing the chances that Barca has had and the ones that Athletic had had, I'd say we've had the clearer opportunities. One for Athletic, definitely the one-on-one Williams to Stegen, which to Stegen saved beautifully. But then there's the Suarez shot that hit the post, the Rafinha shot that hit the post, and now this one by Rakitic, just over the crossbar.
No, we've had the better chances for sure.
We've had better chances, for sure. The stat has just come up. 9 shots for Athletic, 7 for Barça. 20 minutes remaining. Are we going to get this goal?
We are going to get this goal. Because we're going to be positive.
There's time. There's time. There's enough time.
Plenty of time.
But you and I
feel like Athletic might feel the pressure in these final 20 minutes.
I have a stat actually that if they lose, if Athletic lose, which I'm hoping they will lose, that okay, so after losing their final game of the 2018-19 season, which was against Sevilla, if they lose, it'll be back-to-back games in the competition for the first time since Garitano has taken over. So
they have had a wonderful run since he took over.
They
it was
have.
December last year, I think. And I mean, he picked them up from the bottom of the table.
They were honestly all the way down.
They were fighting to avoid
Everyone
relegation
thought they were going to be relegated,
And they ended up fighting for Europe.
Yeah. No, they had an incredible campaign.
Barca in possession.
and their actual coach Garitano has a lot to say about that, about how they overcame that hard time.
Here's Rafinha. There's another Barca player warming up there on the sidelines. I think it's Carlos Perez.
Is it? We'll see.
Timbale. Now the forward pass by Timbale failed to connect with both Antoine Griezmann and Rafinha, so that's going to be a goal kick. As I say, think Barca started well. We've had a few chances, but things have gone kind of quiet, except for this opportunity that we're seeing right now. The replay of the Ivan Racquet shot. He knows what it is to score at this San Mamés Stadium. He scored for Barca here. That was in the 16-17 season. Aritz Aduriz warming up for Athletic. He said it's going to be his last season.
Yeah, so if he plays today, it would be his last game against Barca in La Catedral if they don't meet in Copa del Rey or something. But in La Liga, it's going to be his last.
I mean, I feel like it's going to be a season full of emotions for him, definitely.
Yes.
One of the veterans of La Liga, one of the great goal scorers of the history of La Liga, Athletic Bilbao. I think the stat was that is Rakitic winning it back inside Barca's box as Athletic were trying to find Muniain. Barca deal with that well. So yes, active players in La Liga. Messi's the top scorer, and Aritz Aduriz is the second top scorer. I think he's up in the high 100s. I think it's 170 something.
Something like that. There's a huge difference between Messi and him, but he's the second. That's true.
Here is Barca again. Rafinha. Yes, Semedo to his right. There goes the ball to Nelson Semedo. Back to Rakitic.
I know Messi's not playing and he's back home in Barcelona, but he's already broken another record, and it's his 16th season in the same Spanish club in La Liga, and that's more than any other player. Sergio Ramos is his 15th season now for Real Madrid.
Oh.
So even when he doesn't play, he just breaks records.
Breaks records. He's a record.
It's another day in the office.
Here's Semedo trying to cross the ball inside. It bounces off of Yuri. Rafinha can't win it back for Barca, but guess who can? Frenkie de Jong. Rafinha inside. Now a foul is called against Sergio Roberto. See the replay of that. Sergio Roberto had his right leg up high, and it collided with Yeray. So Athletic will play the ball from behind. Unai will hoof it forward. Almost 50 minutes remaining, and Barca will make a third substitution. Carlos Perez.
Wow.
So a brave Ernesto Valverde.
Very brave, I was about to say. But then again, Carlos Perez proved himself.
Right behind us. Ernesto Valverde talking to Carlos Perez. Who come off? I think it's Timbale.
You think so?
I think it's Timbale, yeah. It can't be Rafinha. He already, well,
No.
I mean, it can be, but it would surprise me if it was Rafinha.
Wouldn't make sense.
I mean, the other option, maybe Sergio Roberto and Rafinha moves into midfield. And then we play with Perez, Timbale and Griezmann up front. Here comes the cross by Jordi Alba, almost connecting inside the box with Sergio Roberto and Antoine Griezmann.
No, but I think it will be Dembele.
We'll see, we'll see. Throw in for Barca.
I would like to see Rafinha go into the middle, drop into the middle, and have Timbale, Griezmann, and Carlos Perez up front. But let's see. It is.
Can't see.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's Sergio Roberto.
Is it?
No, it's Sergio Roberto.
Wow.
Okay, good.
So Rafinha goes into midfield, and Carlos Perez goes into the attacking trio with Griezmann and Timbale. We'll see if Carlos Perez moves over to the left, because I feel that's where he's more comfortable. I mean, well, we've seen him play both sides in Barca B, but during the pre-season he definitely played more down the left.
Yeah, that's his more natural position.
Here he is, Carlos Perez. He made his debut on the last day of the season last year, or last day of the La Liga season at the Stadium of Eibar. So we'll see if he can make an impact in this final quarter of an hour. So Frenkie de Jong stays in midfield. The other two midfielders are now Racquet and Rafinha. Once this possession is over, we'll quickly give the fans a reminder of this lineup, what it looks like now. But Barca are passing the ball around, looking for an opening. Here's de Jong. Rafinha. Rafinha back to Gerard Piqué. He has Semedo to the right. Semedo has space. Here he goes. He's got Carlos Perez to get along with. The pass inside by Ivan Rakitic, and the ball goes straight into the hands of Unai Simon. Okay, so now Barca's lineup looks like this. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. 4 in defense. Semedo, Piqué, Langley and Alba. That hasn't changed. In midfield, de Jong, Rakitic, Rafinha. Up front, it's Timbale, Griezmann, Carlos Perez.
That is right.
What we're going with in these final 30 minutes plus added time. Beñat will come on for Athletic Bilbao once the ball goes out. Here is Rakitic. Moving forward.
Dominating much more.
A lot more.
Here is Carlos Perez.
Moving the ball
Carlos
around.
Perez inside. De Jong. Rakitic. Athletic clear the ball away, and Barca will play from behind. Julia, I don't know if you've seen this on Twitter. I'm being told here inside my ear that a few fans on Twitter are saying that I'm dressed exactly the same as Ernesto Valverde. So, light blue shirt, dark trousers, and I mean,
I'm going to look for it right
congratulations to the fans for noticing that. I mean, it's not intentional, obviously. I had no idea what Ernesto Valverde was.
Your avocado socks.
My avocado socks have come off.
Robert!
That's why we're nearly
Robert! I just noticed that.
I'll come back. Okay, so they want me to get up. They want me to get up.
Do a
so
twirl for us. Do a twirl for us.
There we go. Okay.
Our own Ernesto Valverde here at the studios.
You want me to go down like Ernesto Valverde there?
Screenshot, guys. Screenshot this.
Okay.
Thinking face.
This is the Valverde following of the game with Carlos Perez. Carlos Perez. Carlos Perez. Back to Rakitic. Here is Frenkie de Jong. I feel like this is going to be the moment in which the game changes. Here is Alba.
Oh,
Rafinha wins it back. Here is Rafinha on the edge of the box. Can he find it? Oh, Rafinha with the shot. Rafinha. Oh, it's a corner kick. The shot by Rafinha. It goes out for a corner kick. It bounced off of an Athletic defender. Chance for Barca there.
Wow, Rafinha's on fire.
I like it. I like
it.
Like this.
Look, he dribbles past how? Look at that. Just past two as if it's nothing.
Pass two, in between two. And the shot, which bounces off of an Athletic defender. Here comes the cross now off of the corner kick. Piqué was going to fight for it at the far post.
Yeah, I feel like something's coming. I feel a wave.
Goal kick for Athletic, yes.
I can't find the comment, Robert. I'm so sorry.
Guys, sorry. I can hear everything that you're saying, and you're distracting me. I'm sorry, because they absolutely loved the fact that I went down into the Valverde.
Oh, they liked it?
And then they completely forgot about everything.
Did you know what they did back there? They took a picture of you sitting like that, and they're gonna play it all season.
All season long.
I'm sure.
Sir
I hope you do.
Roberto.
If you haven't thought about it, do it now.
So a substitution here for Athletic Club. That's why the volume has gone up. Unai Lopez walks off. Beñat, one of the veterans for Athletic. He replaces him, and that's with 10 minutes to go. It's quite warm in here, isn't it,
It's
today?
really warm.
I'm feeling the month of August in this studio.
It was raining today in the morning.
It was
I
raining
don't
in the morning. It was
understand.
nice and cool in
I left my window open.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
Now a foul called in favour of Athletic.
There's something. What
No,
do you
go
say?
ahead.
No.
I wanted to ask you, what do you guys think about the 3 newly promoted teams, Mallorca, Granada, and Osasuna?
I love that Mallorca is back in the first division. I love as well that Osasuna is back in the first
love
division.
Osasuna.
And Granada, I don't have a strong opinion, but it's definitely a nice city. Have you ever been to Granada?
I have not.
It's-
I've
Yes, I
heard a
have.
lot.
It's cool. It's really cool.
The tapas there.
The tapas.
I mean,
Nightlife.
Barca fans who want to go to Spain on holiday, Granada is a must-go-to.
Everyone tells me that. I have yet to go.
Oh,
You have to go to the south.
I'd say
Granada.
my
Gotta
top
go.
cities in Spain, outside of Catalonia, because I love Barcelona, I love Girona. I love lots of places in Catalonia. So outside of Catalonia, which is where we live, I'd say top cities: San Sebastián, Granada, Madrid.
Oh,
wow.
you forget Galicia.
Oh yeah, but I haven't been there that much.
Oh,
I mean, I've been to Santiago de Compostela. That's a very nice city to go to, but I haven't been there that much. So that's somewhere that I need to go. It's
You
the
need to
cities
go
that I've been to.
Yeah. It's my favorite one.
I've only been to Barcelona, guys.
You have to go to
I went
Sarah,
to
you
Costa,
need to get around.
I went to Costa Brava, but that was really it.
You need to start moving around.
I don't have time.
Okay, so 8 minutes remaining now. Barca in possession after that quick touristic information from fans.
I was gonna say. I hope they took notes of that.
Oh, yeah. Take notes. Go to see Barca against Granada. You'll love it.
Yeah.
Or Real Sociedad Barca. You'll love that as well. There's a big chance it might rain, but even so, San Sebastián, such a nice city.
Today is the first season that La Liga starts in Friday, right?
I think it is.
It is.
I think so. So
Well, it's definitely the first for Barca.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about last season. Was there a Friday game? I don't know. I mean, there's been a big discussion this summer
The first
between La
match?
Liga and the Federation to debate whether there
Yes.
can be games on Fridays and Mondays. Oh, wait a minute, because now Timbale has a chance to create some danger. Here goes the ball out to Jordi Alba. The cross inside. Antoine Griezmann with the shot.
Oh.
And it's blocked by an Athletic defender, or took a deflection off of an Athletic defender. Corner kick for Barca. We'll see if at the set piece we can create some danger. I'm starting to feel the tension here.
I know. 7 minutes plus extra
they're running
time.
out of time.
We've had so many corner kick chances.
Here is Timbale with the cross. A couple of players fall to the ground.
Quickly.
Nothing called. Another cross inside. Here's the header by Griezmann, which goes wide.
Oh,
Well, he's not the tallest of players, but we've seen him score many goals with his head. As an Atletico player, we hope to see many as a Barca player. Looks like Unai is now hurt. Núñez. Cross inside from the left, and Griezmann with the header, which went wide. A bit more wide than I thought.
Yeah. It looked more accurate from far away.
And look at the grabbing and tugging inside the box between Yuri and Racquet. I mean, basically pulling themselves to the ground. Unai Simon taking his time now. Athletic, I think, starting to feel like 0-0 is not the worst things that can happen to him.
But that's not what we want to settle for, especially on
We
our
don't want to settle for it, of
opening
course.
league match.
Athletic attacking down the right-hand side. A foul there on Yuri. The referee calls it, even though he had given Muniain the advantage.
Wow, that wasn't a yellow card.
But Athletic were complaining because they want the chance at the set piece, obviously. The ball's going to be swung in from the left-hand side. There it is. They're moving their tall players forward. Beñat is going to curl it in with his right foot.
Ay, ay, ay.
5 minutes remaining. This is all dangerous now in these final minutes.
It is.
Everything from now on.
A chance at the set piece for Athletic. Here comes the cross by Beñat, who got the last touch. I think it was an Athletic player. It's a goal kick for Barça. It was Yeray. So Ter Stegen will play from behind. Have Athletic made all of their 3 substitutions? I think they've only made 2, so they do have...
They have one more, I think.
Yeah. Here's Barca playing from behind. Langlais forward looking for Timbale. Now Piqué has to boot it forward to get rid of the Athletic pressure. Yuri can't keep it in. Throw in for Barca. On the right hand side, Aduriz, third substitution for Athletic Bilbao, the veteran goal scorer. We hope he's not a goal scorer today.
No, please.
Who's he replacing? Williams? Muniain?
I don't think Williams, do you? I wouldn't.
Raúl García, maybe?
Maybe.
Now Barca are struggling to keep the ball. 4 minutes remaining. Forward run by Kappa, trying to get away from De Jong, but he does a wonderful job there to win the ball back for Barca. Now here's Rafinha. Rakitic, foul on Rakitic. I feel like this can give Barca the opportunity to breathe a little bit.
Do you think there's going to be, at the time, like 2-3 minutes? How much?
I feel like 3 or 4 maybe.
Yeah.
Well, 4 maybe.
4 it's too much.
One of the substitutions was made in the first half, one was made at half time. No, maybe 3, because no, there hasn't been that much
No, that's what it was
happening in the second half in terms of like delay. Or look, Williams has taken off now.
Williams.
And a standing ovation for the Lion
Ovation
player.
for Iñaki Williams. And Aritz Aduriz will be the man who replaces him.
Wow.
Listen to that.
It's amazing.
They love him.
That's why Williams is staying, because he said it. It's like their family.
And Aduriz, of course. Here is Athletic Bilbao winning the ball back. Barca trying to put on the pressure. Rakitic heads it back to Gerard Piqué. Here is Piqué from the back. Further back to Marc-Andre Ter Stegen.
We haven't seen much of Griezmann or Dembele. None of them making...
Or Carlos Perez.
Or Carlos Perez, yeah.
Barca are struggling. Look at Ter Stegen now, straight into the stands.
Yeah.
I feel like Barca might have one last opportunity, but will struggle to find it. It was 0-0 last season. Throw into Athletic Bilbao. There's a run down the right-hand side. Kappa with the cross. Oh, what a goal!
Are you serious?
Oh my God, what a goal! It's Aduriz. The late goal by Aduriz, and it's a spectacular one. I had to
a minute ago.
Yeah, 1 minute in and he scores this?
I think it's his first touch of the game.
I really think it was his first touch. But what a touch.
First goal in La Liga this season, and it's an absolute stunner by Aritz Aduriz. The celebration between Aduriz and Raúl García. It was an acrobatic finish, the cross by Kappa. Williams clapping there from the sideline. And Aduriz celebrating with the fans. Listen to the fans chanting his name. It comes off of a throw-in down the right-hand side. The cross by Kappa.
Wow.
It's almost a bicycle kick. It's it's an acrobatic finish by Aritz Aduriz, and I don't think there's much you can say about that.
No.
Apart from just
It's an amazing goal.
The goal scorer.
What a way to open up La Liga with what a goal.
Yeah, maybe he had a bit too much space to do that, but I mean, to pull that off.
I agree.
Spectacular goal by Aduriz. And now Barca, well, Barca need a miracle.
Well, I did say 2-1, so now we
That would be an extreme miracle.
That's happened to
you're
us
not
last
out.
season.
Okay, Semedo back to Ter Stegen. We're going to hit the 90th minute mark. Right now, there it is. How much added time will we have? GK back to Ter Stegen.
3 minutes, something like that.
Ter Stegen plays it forward. Athletic putting on the pressure and Barca struggling to play from behind. 3 minutes of added time.
Come on.
We've got time for a draw. Maybe for a win, it's too much.
If we can pull it off.
Now is where we need to take chances, take the ball, and just run.
Carlos Perez.
And whatever happens,
Back
happens.
to Gerard Piqué inside Rafinha.
Quick one-touch
Which we do.
passes.
Can he take the ball away? A foul on Rafinha.
Oh.
And that at least will give us a chance at the set piece. Will we take it that way or will we play it short?
Personally, I would rather take it short.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's going the other way then because Piqué's
Yeah.
moving forward, Langlay's moving forward.
Yeah, it's
I mean, I
gonna be
think the
set
Barca
forward.
players have read the situation in the sense that they're going to struggle to create an opportunity. They might as
Also
well
fatigued.
take.
Yeah.
They might as well take the chance here. Rafinha's going to cross it in. Will it come now at the set piece? 2 minutes remaining. Here comes the cross by Rafinha, who can get his head to it. Oh, it's a corner kick. As Unai makes the save, Langlais got his head to it. And now, who's on the floor complaining?
I don't know.
Raul
Raul
Garcia.
Garcia. Oh.
Always Raul Garcia. And there's, I mean, I put some money onto a bet that said that Raul Garcia has nothing to complain about now.
No, because he hit his head, but he was complaining before he fell.
No. Nothing to see there. Okay, so corner kick for Barca. It's going to be swung in by Timbale. Here comes the cross. Headed away by the Athletic defense. Here is Carlos Perez. Carlos Perez tried to play it over to the right-hand side. Took a deflection off of an Athletic player. It's a throw-in for Barca. Last minute. Can we have an opportunity here?
We've made more impossible things, so...
We've seen impossible things happen. Here is Carlos Perez. Return. The cross inside.
That
Ball
was
is going to fall out to Ousmane Dembélé. Can he find an opportunity to shoot? Here is Racquet. Racquet tried to play it forward. And the ball was cleared away by the Athletic defense. Still half a minute remaining.
30 seconds, guys.
Okay, the ball goes back to Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. 30 seconds remaining. Ter Stegen. He's going to play it forward. He's going to fight for it. Athletic win it back. De Jong with the challenge. Muniain trying to run away with it. Here is Semedo. Semedo forward. Carlos Perez with the challenge. It's going to go out. I feel like we're not going to have enough time. Rafinha. We need a long ball forward. Here is Rafinha. Cross it inside. Come on. Here we go. Rafinha. The ball's going to fall out to Timbale. Here is Timbale. He was looking for the oncoming run of Jordi Alba. Final whistle. And the season starts with a defeat.
Starts with the defeat.
Aritz Aduriz, the hero for Athletic Bilbao. In a game in which Barca, I think, at least deserved the draw. It was fairly level all the way through. But Athletic take away the 3 points. So 11 years later, Barca starts out in the league with a 1-0 defeat. It happened in 2008 against Numancia. Don't worry, Barca fans.
No.
Don't worry, Barca fans, because in 2008 it happened the same way and we went on to great things. So,
very great.
I mean, we have, I believe it's 9 days now until the second La Liga game at home against Betis. Plenty of time to recover. There's plenty of games to go. There's nothing to worry about. The only thing to worry about maybe is the Suarez injury.
Let's hope.
I'll give you that. The Suarez injury wasn't good news for Barca today. 1-0 defeat. Thoughts on this game, Sarah?
I mean, it's definitely a shame to open La Liga with a loss. But like you said, it's just the beginning. And in 2008, you said we've lost and we went on to win many trophies. So I'm not worried about that. But I do think it's a shame. I think it was a pretty equal match, both in the first half and the second half. But I really think we had the better chances than Athletic. But what a goal that was.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, if you're going to go out losing, at least let it be like that.
Exactly.
What a goal
Yeah.
by
He can do
Aritz
anything
Aduriz. I
right.
mean, Barca fans, if you get a chance to see this, I know you're disappointed because it was a goal against us, but check out the goal. I mean,
World
quality
class,
finish
yeah.
by a top-class veteran, Aritz Aduriz. Julia, your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I mean, we knew it would be difficult. We knew that San Mamés La Catedral, it's one of the hardest stadiums. We've seen it the last few years. It's been hard for us to win them in their stadium. But I agree with Sarah. I mean, we knew it was going to be difficult, but we had our chances and we had the possession, we had control of the game. I think we were a little bit weak on the forward. I think we couldn't find spots there. I think.
Yeah, exactly. I think, especially towards the end, I think I mentioned it as we hit like the hour mark, maybe the 70th minute mark. Maybe fatigue
Was
started to
kicking
be
in,
an issue,
yeah.
and the links up front between Timbale, Griezmann, then Carlos Perez, they just weren't happening.
Yeah.
So Barca will have to work on that, obviously, but I do think that's partially, at least, down to fatigue.
Yes, and that some of the players, they hadn't played together as much. For example, Athletic Club de Bilbao, they've been playing together for many years, most of the key players, and we have a forward and in the midfield we had new players. They had to start to get to know how to play, how to get on well with each other, and then it's the first game. I mean, there's no need to alarm. There's no need to
37 to go. 37 to go.
Yes.
There's no change. Okay, so Barca fans, stay tuned because we will be listening to the reactions of the Barca players. They'll be talking to Mar Brau. He works for Barca TV. We'll be translating everything that they say because more than likely they won't be speaking in English, but we'll be letting you know everything that the Barca players say. We'll be listening to Ernesto Valverde after this defeat as well. So stay tuned and we'll bring you all of the reactions. Aritz Aduriz is now talking to the reporters. What a sensational goal, eh?
What a goal, yeah. I don't think he's ever going to forget this game and that goal. I mean, if we were to lose, let it be by a goal like this.
Yeah, like I said,
agree.
It's probably his last game against Barca in San Mamés, and I mean, if this has to be his last, I'm glad.
Oh no! I mean, yeah. I mean, you have to feel a little bit of empathy. As I say, Barca fans, I know you're disappointed, but check out the goal. It's a special one. It is a special one.
And the celebration.
Obviously, Julia will be following all of your comments during this post-match review. Don't be too harsh on the team. It's only the month of August. We're just getting started. I feel that this game was a 0-0 draw. It was going to be a 0-0 draw, and then in an isolated situation, there was a moment of brilliance.
Yeah.
There was a moment of brilliance, and I mean, there's very little you can do about it. I mean, you can argue whether a defender should have been on top of him so that he couldn't make that finish, but
no one was expecting it. I mean, he was the longest because
I don't mean to be disrespectful to Aritz Aduriz, but who's going to expect a nearly 40-year-old player to do that?
who has been on
I didn't mean to be disrespectful.
No, absolutely. And he had been on the pitch for what? 1 minute?
Maybe less
Maybe
than
two.
a minute.
Yeah, I mean, you weren't expecting
But I think
that coming from him.
I think this defeat will just motivate the players more than anything.
Oh, yeah. Let's not forget, I mean, we're probably going to get Lionel Messi back soon, so that's going to be definitely something positive.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you think about it during this post-game, but I want you to think about the positives of this game. I mean, obviously the result is not one, but there are some positive conclusions that we can draw. Obviously, I mean, Ter Stegen, for example, he's had a great game in spite of conceding that one goal.
Yeah.
De Jong.
Also,
so I'll let you think about it. That midfield in the first half, for example, as well. The players have already left the field. We're going to be listening to Gerard Piqué in just a few minutes. He'll have been talking to Marabral. So we'll see. We'll see what the what Barca's captain today had to say. I assume there'll be a relative message, or a message that's going to be like relatively negative, or knowing that the team has to improve. But I don't think that we can draw a lot of negative conclusions with it being day one.
No, I think our performance was pretty strong. And one of the things I would like to point out is when Timbale and Semedo were linking up on the right-hand side in the first half. That's something that should happen more often because they look very comfortable with each other.
I feel that that's something that Valverde was forced to change with the Suarez injury. Dembélé went to the left. First Rafinha went to the right because he's a left footer, so Valverde prefers him to play like with his left foot going in. So that was a change that Valverde was forced to make. Rafinha, another of the positives in this game. I feel like he had a very good performance, proving that he can be a quality player in this Barca squad.
More than just a fifth option, that he can come on the field and prove himself. I think he did great.
Well, right now he's the third option. I mean, two of our front players are out. So right now it's Griezmann, Timbale and him. We're watching some of the highlights, and right now they're going to show us, well, the goal. Aritz Aduriz. He scores La Liga opener in this 2019-2020 season. It was, I don't know if it qualifies as a bicycle kick. Let's just say it was.
Yeah,
acrobatic
I think
finish.
it does, yeah.
By number 20.
Kind of sideways.
On the field for 1 minute. Okay, so I've given you time to think about it. Oh, wait a minute. You'll have more time to think about it because now we can listen to Gerard Piqué. Okay, let's have it.
Al costat del capità del Barça avui a Samamés, Gerard Piqué. Gerard, bona nit.
Bona nit.
Què ha passat? Una llàstima, no?, perdre aquest primer partit, sobretot quan a la segona meitat semblava que ho teníeu més controlat.
Sí, la primera part ens ha apretat molt. Hi ha hagut una ocasió clara per part dels dos equips, el Williams per ells i el Luis Suárez per nosaltres. A la segona part sí que és veritat que ells han baixat físicament, nosaltres hem estat millor, però bé, els detalls són el que són. Els últims minuts doncs, hem d'estar molt més atents, no pot ser que una jugada d'un saque de banda ens faci una paret i ens centrin tan fàcil. Però bé, la competició ens posa al seu lloc, si no estem atents, si no estem al nostre màxim nivell, doncs passa el que passa. És millor perdre avui que no perdre el març o l'abril, que ens ho jugarem tot, però ja ens podem posar les piles.
Gerard, de totes maneres, encara com bé deies, hi ha marge de creixement. Avui també teníeu baixes importants, s'ha lesionat el Luis. No són excuses, però és evident que encara l'equip té molt marge de millora i queda molta temporada.
Sí, òbviament queda molta temporada, hi ha jugadors nous, però hem d'arrencar ja. Ja no podem estar en els primers 2 mesos de competició i estar a diversos punts del líder. Nosaltres som un equip que sempre, quan guanyem la Lliga, normalment la dominem des de l'inici, agafem un bon coixí que després ens fa poder centrar-nos a les altres competicions quan arriben, al gener i febrer, i per aconseguir aquest coixí doncs, no podem perdre més.
Gerard, gràcies.
Vinga, a vosaltres.
Bé, doncs, molt clar, Gerard Piqué, ens hem de posar les piles ja, hem d'arrencar ja, no podem perdre més, no podem començar la Lliga quedant-nos a molts punts del líder, per tant, Gerard Piqué, l'avui capità del Barça, Sant Mamés, que dona un avís a l'equip, fa autocrítica i ja pensa en intentar millorar de cara als propers partits.
Okay, so that's our colleague Marc Brau from Barça TV. 2 questions for Gerard Piqué, and for those of you who understood it, he was fairly clear in the message. I mean, obviously he acknowledges that it's the first game of the season, that it's better to have lost now than in March, for example. But things that I've written down that he said, we need to have more attention. It can't happen that in a throw-in on the right-hand side, they create a 1-2 situation, and then from there the goal comes. They need to have more attention. He said, it puts us in our place right now. That's what he said. Obviously, he said, nos tenemos que poner las pilas. I don't know if there's a direct translation to that, but basically the direct translation is, we need to put our batteries on. We need to get going right now. He said, we're a team that when we win the league, we win because we get a big point margin from the beginning. We start strong and teams struggle to keep up with us. We can't be losing these early games. That's what he said. So Piqué, fairly critical with the team.
Yeah, and like a captain should be.
Oh, definitely.
A very clear, very demanding message. But he has a point. It's better to lose now than in March or April when there's so many more competitions going on. But very clear message, and I like the message that he's giving in not just saying, oh, it's just the first match of La Liga, you know? It's good for the players to understand that this can't happen.
Yeah, and he said another thing that actually Athletic de Bilbao started really strong, but then like he fell down. He lost his passion, his strength during the game, and it's something that happens a lot. And it happened last season that Barça is a team that they can manage to go full power the whole 90 minutes.
The whole 90 minutes, definitely.
And many of the other teams, they start strong, but then they I don't know, they lose their power. And actually what Gerard was saying is that in those final minutes, that is when we're stronger than our rival. We can't have this.
We can't make those mistakes. We need to pay more attention. That's basically what he's saying. No excuses. And who we can hear from right now is Georgina, who was at the San Mamés. She witnessed it live. Georgina, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Robert. So yeah, I agree with what you were all saying. It's sad to see this mistake at the very end of the game, especially when you were having all these chances and that you could actually have scored 1 or 2 goals in the game.
Oh, definitely. And I mean, I feel we created enough chances to at least have scored one. There's the Rafinha one that hit the post. There's the Suarez one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the second half, Rakitic, Rafinha again. We've created chances.
When you see that you get all this possession, that you get the team in a flow, that every time they're creating more occasions, that they are getting closer and closer to the box and everything, and finally you get this goal, this insane kick by Aduriz, and you cannot even get mad with them because, what a goal. And obviously we're all sad. Nobody wanted to start the season this way, but I think there are some good conclusions that you can get from this game, though.
There are definitely positives to get out of the game, even though Gerard Piqué was very critical right now, as we just listened to him. Georgina, what was your view of the goal? Where were you? Did you see it? Did you have a good view of it?
Yeah, I was sitting just like in the middle of the team, so I got it on my left. And yeah, it's just one of these goals. There's nothing you can say about it. You could feel as the net could even could have even broken because it was so strong and so powerful. I think it could even become the best goal in this season. Maybe why not?
Why not? I mean, definitely. It's a great season opener.
You already got the possible winner if there was a Puskas prize like in La Liga. Maybe Aduriz could get away with it.
Let's take one thing into account, though, Georgina. As you say, that Lionel Messi has not played yet this season.
Yeah, sure. I think our team is strong enough to be able to leave and to play good without Lionel Messi. But it's obvious that we have to take this into account. We didn't have Leo Messi with us tonight, and if he had been here, he would for sure have made a difference, and we would be probably talking about a draw or a win, unfortunately, for sure.
Well, it's definitely a shame. I mean, if you're going to go out, definitely go out in that fashion in which Aduriz just has a moment of inspiration and scores a beautiful goal.
Yeah, it's one of these mistakes. You cannot afford to make them, for sure. But there are good things to take out of the game, though.
And I just want to ask you finally about that atmosphere at San Mamés, especially. It must have been very special after the goal.
Oh, absolutely. You know, when the whole crowd is on and they are all screaming at once like Athletic, and it always happens when you're at the very end of a game. Doesn't really matter what game we're talking about. So San Mamés is magical. It hasn't lost its magic, although we're in a brand new stadium. It's still, you still feel the good old vibe from La Catedral for sure.
Oh, definitely. And finally, Georgina, what is the drill for you guys now? Are you leaving tonight? Are you coming back tomorrow?
Yeah, we're waiting now for the players to attend the media here in the flash zone and the mixed zone, and afterwards we're gonna fly back to Barcelona. Although we're not leaving from the Bilbao airport, we're going to drive. We've got a 1-hour drive until the Vitoria airport, and then we're flying back to Barcelona. Yeah.
Well, it's a shame. I imagine the mood won't be great on the way back, but we'll be seeing you at Camp Nou next week against Betis, won't we?
Yes, we'll be there. You will be there too, guys. So there's gonna be a week full of work to do. Can't wait.
And it can only get better.
Can only get better for sure.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Georgina, from the San Mamés Stadium. Great job, and have a safe journey home. Oh, I don't know if she's gone. She might have already gone. Anyway, we can't hear her, so yeah, on what Georgina was saying, basically summing up what Gerard Piqué said as well. We're waiting for to hear some more players, and Ernesto Valverde as well. They'll be interviewed by Marc Brau, our colleague at Barça TV. I was saying to you before, what positives can we get out of this game?
Well, first, Ter Stegen's performance, that he was critical, especially in the first half, with those 2 big saves against Williams. And then, like I said before, I really like the connection between Semedo and Dembele. But another positive I would like to take is the midfield with Alenia and De Jong, how the balls would all go through them, and because they're so creative, they can just make so many smart passes through the middle and find the open players. So I think that that's a big positive that we can take and that we can use in further games.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And also, I'm going to add that De Jong, to me, didn't look like a player who's on the new signings of this year. It looked like he had been playing with us for 1 or 2 seasons. And I mean, he said that the way they played at Ajax, it's pretty similar to Barça, that maybe it wouldn't be hard for him to adapt. But to me, it was like he'd been with us for a year.
No, he looked like he'd been playing with these players for years. It's a shame we didn't get to see a bit more of Antoine Griezmann, maybe. But I mean, maybe the connection with Suarez in the first half was working more as the minutes went by. I think maybe, well, I've said this several times already today, fatigue struck, and the team was struggling to make the final passes in front of an Athletic team that defended very well as well today. It all has to be said.
Absolutely, they did. It is really hard for us to find spots, to find places to go through with the ball. It was hard for us, but I think it's also good that they ring self-critic with themselves. You know that. They, I mean, they need to do that. And as Piqué said, it's only the beginning. They know their preseason hasn't been the best one, hasn't been the preseason they wish they had. So it's a shame to start with a loss, but it's just the first match. And I think that in 1-2 weeks, when we have all the players, when everyone's back on track, I think it's when we're going to be able to judge our team and to see everything.
Well, we'll definitely see. I mean, we're waiting for the reactions of Valverde. We'll see if the message comes across in the same way as Gerard Piqué. Julie, I'm going to ask you to look at the reactions for the fans and the stats as well. Sarah.
I can only look at the stats because we've run out of battery.
Oh, no.
All right, but I'm so sorry.
Go.
And I have... I think it's a 7%. So,
okay,
but we'll do
there
it.
must be a phone somewhere. You can check the stats. Anyway,
I can check.
as you check, while you check them out, Sarah.
Yes.
Next game against another very tough team, Betis.
Yes.
They've made some interesting signings this off-season, this summer.
Very surprised about Nabil Fekir from Lyon.
Oh yeah, that was a surprising.
Yeah, and I think he's top class, and I mean, we have to really watch out with him. But this will just be another test because Real Betis are a great side, and it'll be interesting because it'll be Junior's former team. So we'll see what happens, but hopefully by then we'll have maybe Messi back and maybe Suarez. They
were
have
a team
to
that
see.
beat us last year, by the way. I can't know. Julia, you've got the stats.
Yeah, I do.
I don't want you to run out of battery, so...
No, it's okay.
These are game stats.
I'm shocked because if you looked at the stats, it looks like a different game. It's something different, the stats and the result. Possession-wise, 72% for Barça, 27.8% for Athletic Club. Shots, 11-11. Okay. We began the game that it was 4-1 or something like that in favor of Athletic, and we ended up 11-11. Shots on target, 5 from Athletic against 2 for Barça. Let's remind that the shots that went to the post, they don't count, so it's pretty close. Passes, 255 for Athletic, 673 for Barça.
670, so almost triple the amount of passes. There are the stats right now on our screen.
Yeah.
So what Julia was saying, 72% possession.
Yeah.
673 passes, that's what I'm seeing. Athletic had more shots on target, but the total amount of shots comes to an even 11.
And the passing accuracy was 85.7 for Barça, 71 percent for Atleti.
So different on paper.
Yeah.
It
looks like two different games.
Yeah,
The final result and the start doesn't match.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, well, I heard an interview with Pep Guardiola this summer in which he addressed the topic of possession.
Oh, I know.
And he said, well, possession is a stat that can be relevant, but sometimes is totally irrelevant. It depends on what you do with that possession. I feel that Barca had the ball today, but in the final third, maybe they struggled to create danger, which is where you need the possession.
It's all about positional play. If you have the ball and you know what to do with it, then it's effective. But if you just have the ball and you pass it around and make passes that aren't effective, then there's no point of that possession.
Look at Atleti, 28% of the possession.
And they won.
Anyway, those were the stats for today. We were talking about what's coming for Barca. We've got 2 games and then there's an international break. Those 2 games, I think it'll be important for the team to get into a winning dynamic. First against Betis at Camp Nou, first game at Camp Nou, first La Liga game at Camp Nou, and then away at Osasuna, one of the newly promoted teams.
Yes, and I've seen videos of the Osasuna stadium, and the atmosphere there is incredible as well. So going there and having our team play will be something.
No, the atmosphere at the Sadar Stadium is one of the best, definitely.
Yeah.
It's one of those sides, it's kind of a shame that they've been going up and down so much over the last few seasons, but, well, one of the positives for them is that every time they go down, come back up again.
Back up,
They come back up again. While we wait for some more reactions with Marbrau, let's talk a little bit about, well, we were saying about Betis. They're one of the teams that have probably made some of the most significant signings during this summer. But what have been the surprising moves, or the moves that you like the most during the summer? Not necessarily Barca. We've touched on the topic of De Jong, Griezmann. Other teams, who've made quality signings from your point of view?
You want to go first?
No,
okay.
The last one that shocked me the most, and it's not that I liked it, was Ben Yedder leaving Sevilla.
Oh, yeah.
I was surprised that he left. I wasn't expecting that at all. I don't know, because they had been talking about it, but I thought he was good in Sevilla, and I didn't.
I feel that with Ben Yedder for Sevilla, he's been forever one of those players who's been underrated.
Yes, I agree, 100%.
Quality striker who has never been considered a top-level player in this league.
No, and his performances last season just showed, because Sevilla made some good business off of him. It became their most profitable signing. They sold him for the most amount of money, my bad.
Yeah.
But I think one really interesting signing is Enrique Gallego for Getafe, because he's a player that's been through all 3 tiers of the league. And he went from 3 different league tiers in one season, which is insane.
Well, Getafe going to be in Europe as well this season, so they need step.
And he used to be a truck driver too, so it's just starting from the bottom, and now he's all the way in Spanish top flight, playing in Europe.
One of our guests last season, you remember Didac? He played in the Atletico Madrid youth teams, and then Atletico Madrid B, and he was a former teammate of Enrique Gallego, and he had only positive words for him.
No, I'm excited to see.
We'll see. We're going to listen to Ernesto Valverde right now. As soon as we have him, we'll see what Ernesto Valverde has to say. Let me just remind you that Gerard Piqué had to say, well, everything that Piqué had to say was very critical. So let's listen to Ernesto Valverde.
Com sempre, després de cada partit i també aquesta temporada, ens atén l'entrenador del Barça, Ernesto Valverde. Ernesto, bona nit.
Hola, bona nit.
Què ha passat? Quina explicació li trobes al que ha passat al partit? Segurament no ho merescut perdre.
Bueno, el primer tiempo no hemos estado bien, hay que reconocerlo. Creo que estábamos demasiado lejos, por decirlo de alguna manera, demasiado lejos de ellos. Ellos nos apretaban y no lográbamos salir bien de esa presión que nos hacían. Y a pesar de que, de que sus ocasiones han venido algún tiro lejano, no estábamos a gusto en el campo y, sin embargo, hemos tirado 2 palos, hemos podido irnos al descanso con ventaja, pero no estábamos bien. En el segundo tiempo hemos estado mejor, hemos dominado más el juego, pero luego se han metido tan atrás que era complicado generar situaciones con tan poco espacio. Y bueno, yo creo que el partido lleva al 0-0 cuando ha salido a Duriz, pues bueno, cualquier balón alto siempre es un peligro y nos ha hecho un gol y hemos perdido.
Més enllà de l'autocrítica que estàs fent, et quedes també amb com l'equip ha estat capaç a la segona meitat de tornar a trobar-se, de tornar al seu joc. És veritat que potser han faltat oportunitats clares, però traient el gol de Duriz l'Atlètic no ha arribat en tota la segona part.
No, ellos estaban ya muy atrás. Yo creo que firmaban el 0-0 porque el partido era nuestro. Lo que pasa es que, bueno, siempre hay una jugada en la que te hacen un centro o te tiran una falta lejana, eso es así. Entonces, lo que pasa es que eso cuando está Duriz en el campo se multiplica el peligro. La cuestión es que nosotros ahí con poco espacio teníamos que haber hecho algo más. Al final dominas el balón, tienes la posesión, estás allí, pero tiene que haber más ocasiones para poder ganar. Porque al final todo es una cuestión. Lo normal es que los goles vengan de un cúmulo de ocasiones, no que vengan de la nada, ¿no? A pesar de que bueno, ellos nos han hecho un gol ahí, un golazo de un balón al área.
Fins a quin punt ha trastocat el pla de partit la lesió de Luis Suárez de la primera part?
Bueno, pues hombre, desde luego sí ha sido un contratiempo importante para nosotros por lo que significa Luis y por cómo se ha puesto el partido después, que le teníamos ahí en el área y que él ahí es un jugador determinante.
I et fets l'última, Ernesto. Fins ara l'equip als últims anys havia guanyat el primer partit. Avui heu perdut. El marge de millora és gran. És un repte també per aquest equip demostrar que aquesta temporada, com bé deies ahir a la roda de premsa, vol aquesta tercera lliga seguida?
Bueno, son lances del juego, cuando vas a jugar un partido puedes ganar, perder o empatar. Lo que tienes que hacer es poner todo para ganar. Yo creo que, vuelvo a decir, el primer tiempo no hemos estado lo bien que esperábamos. En el segundo ya nos hemos encontrado más a gusto, pero bueno, es un contratiempo, tendremos que remontar lo que nos puedan sacar nuestros rivales y bueno, la temporada acaba de empezar.
Ernesto, moltes gràcies.
Okay, so that's what Ernesto Valverde had to say to our colleague Marc Brau. He was fairly critical as well with the team. Just to sum it up, the team was too far away from Athletic, playing too far away from their goal. The first half was not good. They improved in the second half, but you need to create goal-scoring opportunities to be able to score. Goals don't come from just one opportunity; they come from a succession of goal-scoring opportunities. That was the message by Ernesto Valverde, who was also obviously sad about the injury to Suarez. He said it was a bit of an inconvenience for the team. We only have a couple of minutes left, but do you agree with what Valverde had to say?
I definitely agree. I like that he's being so self-critical about the team and how they perform, because that just makes the players wake up and say, hey, this is the first game that we can't perform like this again. We need to perform better and we need to win from now on. So I like that he's being critical, just like Piqué was.
Yeah, exactly. Julia, both Piqué and Valverde, critical.
I think both of them agreed with what we've been saying this whole match. You know, that they've been there, they had the possession, but they haven't been able to create occasions, and actually it's what gives you goals, the fact that you're able to create them. I think though that, as we've been saying, it's just the first game. In the first half, Valverde said it right now, they weren't able to connect with themselves, the players, and I think we have few games more to try to connect.
Yep. Okay, so sorry, Julia, to have to interrupt, but this is all we have time for.
Okay.
Thank you very much to both of you for being here. We'll be with you next week on Sunday, 9 o'clock local time, Barça Betis. We'll be here for warm-up and match centre. For now, this is all we have time for. Goodbye.